listeners, sayon na kayo. Just go to YouTube and look for Tops Media Center and then look for the live video. You can see me there. Kita-kita tadi sa YouTube Tops Media Center. Yata mag-istoryanay. Kaya kung ganahan mo shout out, mo request, and greet sa inyong mga kaigsuna atong mga gwapo-gwapa nga tigpaminaw, just simply text us 0999-887-6070. Mo nang atong text number. In fact, natin bagong feature karon sa top of the morning, you can override the playlist by simply texting your request at 0999-887-6070. So this is any song. Could be foreign, could be local. It does not matter. Basta inyo halang request. Ang pinakadaghan request will get a chance to be played on the air and override our playlist. Okay? That's 0999-887-6070. Ato ang takna karon 4 minutos nang niagi sa alas 8. Pukot, maing bungkag ni Bodia. Pukot, dun sa may balita. Naatay a traffic report every now and then. Kaya nga ito mga kaigsuunan sa Revo, hatag man akong update. Okay. Nag-counterflow sa counterflow lane ang mga motorcycle. Yes, kaning counterflow. Kay numdum ako nga na may panahon nga stricto kay ning counterflow. Karon murag ni balik naman sa ni. Unsa man ni ka nga pauso-uso lang ning counterflow. Unsa man ni? Mura magwala na i-apprehend nga mag-counterflow. Peligro kay ni sana, daghan na kay mga aksidente. Halos ka, actually, dili halos ka dalaw, kada adlaw. It's just a matter of pila ka buok ma-aksidente nga motorsiklo. Ako, mag-motorsiklo sa biya ko sa hay, pero di mag-yung ko mag-counterflow, kay mahadlok yung na. So, it's scary enough nga mag-motorcycle ka sa kadalanan sa syudad sa Sugbo, let alone mag-counterflow ka. So, magdali kag maadtog langit.
Unsa? So,
please, ayaw lang, counterflow diya. Kaya murag peligro kay na. And we have a traffic report now. Traffic is heavy in Tabunok going to St. Jude, Bulacau, Pardo due to the volume of vehicles. This is about 10 minutes ago. So Tabunok going to St. Jude, Bulacau, Pardo, traffic is heavy because of the heavy flow of traffic. Okay, thank you so much. Our dear friends from Revo. Atong tak na karon, it is now 8:06. Don't forget 0999-887-6070 mo na ato ang text number para sa inyong mga request, mga greetings, mga shoutouts, masigunsa ninyong ipadayag kanako. I don't care. Just let me know. Okay, my name is Jiggy Juice. Ang inyong gipaminaw karon is called Top of the Morning because we're broadcasting from 2,000 feet closer to heaven. Ngan hilang. Because, you know what?
The best of us. Welcome to the
Music Pinoy ba? Insok lang, kinsing lang now.
feature music from Asia, Europe,
Si Alex Lim. Paano mo kayo naka-discover sa banda?
West,
Sa banda mo?
and the Magic Hour from noon to 1 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Magic Hour from 105.
Good morning, Midja.
Are you in need of custom-made print for your products? Or thinking how to grow your business? Make your brand outstand in the market. Twin B Print Ads, your partner in print advertising, can think out of the box that suits your budget. From your personalized brand to retail or any commercial needs, Twin B Print Ads can deliver.
Good morning, Limordia sa New Zealand. Nel?
And the first in the Visayas. Talk to your print
Saan ka muli, Cebu?
Go to www.twinbprints.com to know more about us. Twin B Print Ads, the print engineer.
Hi! Ako si Crystal Buena, basta ka virtual assistant and model. Being a working mom is not easy, especially having a special child, kaya require sab sila og special care. Pero, nakaya na ko. Well, thanks to MSD capsule na verified with alpha, beta, o gamma nutrients, kauban ang pag-exercise o proper diet. MX3 helps me accomplish my daily activities. MX3, dili ko believe! Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin paggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Figaro! Pupilit na unta, pero magnaay katagaygal. Iyan na ang umo nga dunay plema ang isod ipagawas. Pag Flemex Forte Syrup. Ihimo sa natural na lagundi, kinatunaw ang plema, ginapungan ng ubo, mapati ang kahapsay sa ginhawa. Sing your heart out, basta lagundi, Flemex. Mapalit ang Flemex Forte Syrup 60 ml o 120 ml sa mga nagunabuhika nationwide. Vitex the 2L is the generic name of Flemex Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Hadlang ang pagkay kay Manhattan Mio. 105 pesos in GCash. Just log on to Top Media Center on Facebook. Wait for a surprise post for the instructions. Follow and win 105 pesos. Simply log on to the official Facebook page of 105.1 TMC at Tops Media Center. Follow and win.
Media. Point one TMC ang pinakasubuan ng radio station sa Tibuok Bayan. Maybe even sa Tibuok Kalibutan. Maing bungkag ni mo diya, Sir Jed Narvios nga naminaw nato karon. Oh man, I am honored. Daghang salamat sir. Ang atong mga kaigsunan sa atong mga gwapo ug mga gwapa nga kaigsunan sa Revo kaning volunteer group. Grabe kini sila, they're just everywhere. In fact, I just got word nga nako na aksidente again. Oh my goodness. Involving motorcycles again. So my goodness. Motorcycles in front of Petron Talamban approaching Kanduman Bridge na ay aksidente diya karong minuto ha. So please, I'd like to request all the traffic enforcers to be on it. Atong mga kaigsuunan dito sa Petron Talamban approaching Kanduman Bridge, maghinay-hinay na sa nag-traffic diya kung na aksidente. Kay gamay lang aksidente sa siyudad sa Sugbo, maski asa actually. Traffic dayon. So please, if you can take care of it as soon as you can, all the traffic enforcers, daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw. Revo also, daghang salamat sa atong mga kaigsuunan nga gikan sa Eastern Visayas, ang atong Vice Mayor's League of the Philippines who are in town, who are in Cebu. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagbisita sa kanamo, and then I think they're attending a seminar of some sort sa Marco Polo Plaza Hotel. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagbisita, and we are honored to host you guys here in Cebu City. Once again, atong takna karon, it is now 8:20. Don't forget our text number 0999-887-6070. You can text in your requests. Karong taod-taod, karong alas 8:30. Atong ipatukar inyong mga requests. We can override the playlist. Just text me 0999-887-6070. Kada ika-30 minutos sa oras, mo giveaway me sa inyong mga requests. We will override the playlist at every 30th of the hour. Right now, I've got a song written by this very talented singer and songwriter, Romel Tuico, formerly of Stage Crew. And this is interpreted and sang by Mia Marie.
Best of CD music from the old to the new. 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
Ito karate atong signal, liso ay natin sa di sayo wala anong mga black to yan, so hilaw Sabi niya, sa plano ko man, ising sa pinakalos na sweeper na. Kaya sige, mararanakan ko ba? Tumulungan ko na yung domingo mga karaat. Di ko sabi na hilapta na natin na lahat.
Wala mo, makabantay, sana. So, malunggan na niya. So,
On TMC, we are local, vocal, and boy, are we ready to go global. Once again, every 30th of the hour, natay listener override. Atong buhaton kada 30 minutos sa oras mag tukarta sa mga inyong mga request. That's why it's called the listener override. Maka-override mo sa among very strict playlist. Natay request for this next song because this is the listener override going out to Dennis Du. This one is called Manila Girl from Aiden Du on 105.1 TMC.
Video ya bagus dan apa yang bisa pakai video bagus. Ini sama itu. Dia nggak sadar, dia nggak biasa.
Langsung.
Nyaram supir go ha. Ayo nyerah. Mau ano? Paduli dito tayo, paduli.
Sini sa sira. Kuan.
Iden dulu. That one is our Listener Override from I Didn't Do. That one is Manila Girl, and you can also do the same and override our playlist by simply texting us 0999-887-6070. Maing bungkag sa atong mga tigpaminaw sa YouTube. Daghang salamat sa inyo ang pag-join sa atong Tops Media Center chat group. To Mick Medja, to Wendy Chong Peña, to Zyric Leona, to Pukot, and everyone. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw o sa inyong pagtanaw sa atong YouTube channel. Also, si Cookie. Naminaw karon. Ayong buntag ni mo diya Cookie na nabaguhan siya kay Bisaya kuno kay si Jiggy. Sound to man. Kay Bisaya mong ko. Binisaya sa kon sound mo diya. Anyway, I'd like to say congratulations to our friends from Waterfront. Congratulations to GM and to Noreen and the chefs and everyone at the entire F&B team for the launching of their signature dishes, which will be available all over the country all of its patrons of Waterfront all over the country in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So congratulations, Waterfront, on the launching of their signature series. Pwedeng lamihan yun ilang mga signature dishes. So please, if you're in Waterfront, order and ask for the signature dishes. And I can't wait for our collaboration GM. Can't wait for that. Okay, here's a song requested sa ato ang Tops Media Center YouTube. This one is Jericho Strigan. Hey, Bonita, 105.1. What is that? That's right. I didn't do that. That was Manila Girl, and you can also do the same. Texting us 0999-887-6070. Mike, kami na sa YouTube. Pag-join sa ato. To Wendy Chong Peña, to Zyric Leona, and everyone that has salamat sa inyong kapaminaw o sa inyong pagtanaw sa YouTube channel. Also, si Cookie. Minaw ka ron. Muntag mo niya Cookie. Pagkuhan siya ng Bisaya ko naman si Jiggy. Sound ka lang. Bisaya ko ito. Bisaya sa kung sound mo niya. Anyway, I'd like to say congratulations to our friends from Waterfront. Congratulations to GM and to the chefs and everyone in the entire F&B team for the launching of their signature dishes, which will be available all over the country, all of its patrons of Waterfront all over the country. And Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So congratulations, Waterfront, on the launching of their signature series. Signature dishes. So please, if you Waterfront order and ask for the signature dishes. And I can't wait for our collaboration, GM. Can't wait for that. Here's a song requested. It's not the one. Tops Media Center, YouTube. This was Jericho Strigan, 105.1. Dishes, and I can't wait for our collaboration, GM. Can't wait for that. Here's a song requested. It's not the one. Tops Media. Listen. It's not the one. Tops Media Center, YouTube. This was Jericho Strigan. Listen up. YouTube. This was Jericho Strigan. Hey, 105.1. Listen over. Texting us 09.
One oh 5.1 TMC. Hey, Bonita Jericho Strigan. Going out to Wendy Chong Peña. Daghang salamat sa imong pagpaminaw diha. Also, maing bungkag kang cookies na ni siya request na ito na itong telepono. I cannot. What does that mean? Dili ka makatake? Well, take it. Anyway, good morning to you, Cooks, and good morning to all of our listeners and our friends on YouTube at Tops Media Center. And nangutana sila, unsaan ko na pag-request? There's actually many ways for you to do that. Ang pinakasayon gyud nga makitaan gyud ako nasa akong atubangan ang atong telepono 0999-887-6070. Unya palihog lang i-include inyong mga pangan ug ang inyong kaning location para kung magpa-contest because we're giving out GCash regularly, right? Kung magpa-contest sayo na lang kayo i-mention ang iyong mga pangan o inyong mga location. Kasi sometimes, good, ang amuhang GCash giveaway na ay location specific ni siya. Ganahan mi nga na ay tigpaminaw sa specific location para ma-identify na mo, then sa'yo na lang mo, text na lang mo, right? So what you do in your first text to us, include your name and your location, okay? That's your name and your location. 0999-887-6070. This was JCOY or Joe Coy. Survival. Nga nilang sa pinakasugbuan ng radio station 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
Wake up in the morning and let the story begin. I failed so many times, but I'm back again. I suffered more pain, but I'm still the same. Cause I love this game, struggle, but I never complain. The road is kind of rocky with twists and curves. Keeping my composure, give thanks to the earth.
I'm from
Before the days, preparing for the worst. Cause no matter what you do, always safety first. Survival of the fittest and forget your weakness. Believe in yourself and you'll see the difference. Cut all the distractions and embrace the consequence. Focus on the goal and retain your confidence. Too much information can tell you some preference. Be careful what you read, attention to ignorance. Practice what you preach, practice not to breach on. Guidance and protection every day, yes indeed. Usaya ka wow, paglaho sa nagkaliso ng panahon. Pag-akura ko magsaling, mapatipapaw ang lupa. Pinapagay ng may usa, mapasalamat ko sa mahal, mapasalamat ko sa grasya. Kaya paulihan ka matuuran, ato sa kakturan, ato sa kakturan. If you don't know where you're going, and your bones will take you there. You gotta keep it moving, even life is unfair. Keep learning and growing, we'll try something new. There's so much things to share and there's so much things to do. You gotta have faith and hope, you gotta trust yourself. Cause nobody will help you aside from yourself. Be ready at all times, be careful when you ride. Show some love and respect until the day we die. Climb the highest mountain, reach your highest star. Survive the strongest storm, just remember who you are. Spend time with your loved ones, put a smile on your face. No hesitation, relax, just in case. Close your eyes and sleep well. Tomorrow is another day. Another day, say what? Another price to pay. For sure, everybody can relate. Get no time for drama, get no time for hate. Hey, I'm Usaya ka wow, paglaho sa nagkaliso ng panahon. Pag-akura ko magsaling, mapatipapaw ang lupa. Pinapagay ng may usa, mapasalamat ko sa mahal, mapasalamat ko sa grasya. Kaya paulihan ka matuuran, ato sa kakturan, ato sa kakturan. Journey falls and the times to get up and aim. Fight for your dreams cause it's never too late. Do what you do, whatever it takes. Cause at the end of the day, it's your choice anyway. Nothing is impossible, that's all I can say. Keep your vision clear, no matter what they say. It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be alright, we're gonna be fine.
Bro, mga screen natin ha. Pero nga yung yata yung dahil ano?
Napay worse na nabang kay gitik.
Super balita. Anak ako mga adik na sila. Makuha kasi ang magkakatanga dito sa pagkapadala. Nangitang butima na ako sa simala na ngayong sorry himala. Holy water inana. Pero dong, di yun ni madami. Pero kapadong, dapat kay kagsala. Sumunda ka di kong.
Listen to Override from I Didn't Do That was Manila Girl, and you can also do the same. And Override our playlist by simply texting us 0999-8876-070. Makikibukan sa atong mga kami na sa YouTube. Dagan salamat sa inyo ang pag-join sa atong Tops Media Center chat to Mike, Media, to Wendy, Sean, Kenya, to Zari, Leona, and everyone. Dagan salamat sa inyong pagkaminaw o sa inyong pagkano sa atong YouTube channel. Also, si Cookie. Minaw ka rin. Ayaw mo pag-iwan yung Cookie na mabuhat sa Bisaya pa naman si Jiggy. Saan naman? Bisaya ang ikot. Bisaya sa kung saan mo niya. Anyway, I'd like to say congratulations to our friends from Waterfront. Congratulations to GM and to the readers, the chefs, and everyone at the entire F&B team for the launching of their signature dishes, which will be available all over the country for all of its patrons of Waterfront all over the country. It's only nice to meet the top, so congratulations to Waterfront on the launching of their signature series. Signature dishes, so please, if you Waterfront order and ask for the signature dishes, and I can't wait to listen to Override from I Didn't Do That was Manila Girl, and you can also do the same. And listen over. Listen to Override from I Didn't Do That was Manila Girl, and you can also do the same. And Override our playlist by simply texting us 0999-8876-070. Makikibukan sa atong mga kami na sa YouTube. Dagan salamat sa inyo ang pagka-join sa atong Tops Media Center chat group to Mike, Media, to Wendy, Sean, Kenya, to Zari, Leona, and everyone. Dagan salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw o sa inyong pagtanaw sa atong YouTube channel. Also, si Cookie. Minaw ka ron. Ayaw mo pag-iwan yung Cookie na pag-uwan siya kay Bisaya pa naman si Jiggy. Saan ka ba? Kay Bisaya, mag-iko. Bisaya sa kung saan mo niya. Anyway, I'd like to say congratulations. 105.1 TMC, local, vocal, and
boy, are we ready to go global. You just heard two songs in a row. Do kakanta nagsunod-sunod. Nagikan kang Cookies. Something Old, Snatcher Rap, that hold-up song. And of course, the newest from him, from the Life of the Bay album. That one is called 17B. Murag ruta na sa lahog siguro. Munang 17B ang title ng kanta. Maing bungkag ni Dan Climaco. Dakang salat, maing buntag ni mo dia, sir. The Curtain Queen, the Curtain King of Cebu, Dan Climaco. Good morning to you. He's the guy from Curtains Unlimited, the Curtain King of Cebu. Maing bungkag ni mo dia, sir. Wala na lagi ka nag-shades o classic na Ray-Ban. Actually, asa mo ito akong classic na Ray-Ban? Nabilin sa sakyanan, sir. Anyway, maing bungkag ni mo diha. Also, si Rusty, naminaw na to karon sa Basak Mandaue. Maing buntang diha, Basak Mandaue. It is always a pleasure to know that you're out there listening to us diha sa Basak Mandaue. Maing bungkag ni mo diha, Rusty. And everyone in Basak Mandaue. Here's a song from Dom Guyot. This one is called Beautiful Mess. Nga nilang sa local, vocal, and ready to go global. 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
TMC, Cebu Music.
From the new to the old. So pardon me for the analog recording, but this is such a nice little song from May and Liz. Love. on 105.1 TMC.
Local, vocal, and ready to go global. Maing bungkag ni mo diya Canapis 1997. Sayo dia.
Listen, override. Listen, override.
Sir.
Sir.
Baliw ko na ko, sir. Ibalhin ko na diri, sir. Hey, Tred. What's going on, Ted? Ibalik ko na diya sa ubos, sir. Ubos ba? Kana. Ibalik sa ubos ba? Kani?
Gini.
Oo.
Balinag na hapon to.
105.1 TMC, May and Liz.
And love. Maayong buntag sa ato mga tigpaminaw. Actually, I don't know what time it is there in the United States. Maayong buntag ni mo diya, Ted.
FBI, open up!
Naimurag na nangita ni mo, Ted, oh?
FBI, open up!
Maayong buntag ni mo diya, Ted Espiniva, listening to us over there. Would you believe, of all places, in what is this? In Las Vegas. Ninduta lamination sa Binisaya. Abay, what does that mean? What does lamination mean? Pasabta ko na ko, Ted, sa imuhang lamination. Unsa ba na? And also, good morning to Canapatis 1997. Maing bungkag asad na nimo diha, sir. Ang imuhang gipaminaw karon, in case you're wondering, sa ato mga tigpaminaw, we're 105.1 TMC. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. And my job is to squeeze more life out of your day. Kagitagaan matag, one more round. Let's make it count. This one more round that we have been given one more day. Ang pangan sa ato ang show, it's called Top of the Morning. Because we're broadcasting from 2,000 feet closer to heaven. That's right. According to Ted, alas 5 ko na ron sa kaning Las Vegas, alas 5 sa hapon. And speaking of Las Vegas, kani si Ted ug ato mga amigo, mga Sugboanon dito sa Las Vegas, nakakita nila sila og 40.
Okay, experiment. Pati kay manapton kay mo. Bukol not man, di ba? Smile na siya. Himo plastic lang pa na butang logo sa sponsor ba, di ba? Balik pa yung sponsor, di ba? 105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music. Ningon si Pokot, nice good kuno kaayong tukar from the local ground area. Damn right, Pokot. And Troy and I think some of the original members of 40 were actually there. I'm not sure now. That complete ba that or only some of the members, or was it just Troy? Because kani good si Troy Digamo, vocalist 40 the band. Taga Canada naman siya, Canadian naman siya. Si Troy. So, murag sayo na lang kayo pag anto sa Amerika mo nang mag-concert na siya. Murag halos kada tuig po na siya. In the same way nga, po na siya diri sa Cebu, kanang padugog sinulog kay hot sa kayo ang iyang kaning banda. So, pirmisa na siya diri sa Cebu. Magsugo na siya kamot rin. December. Tikaw na siya. Mag-concert na siya sa tungo na gitawag nilang F Cafe. I think na line ng pangalan na ron. I think it's called Silk Road or something like that. Anyway, so si Ted, nakakita siya ni Troy and 40th Band when he performed in Las Vegas. So from a performance in Las Vegas to a performance in Siargao, which I actually witnessed, these guys, Cuchet, and sila taga Cebu po ni sila, nitukar ni sila together with Jason Fernandez of River Maya, I think that's the name of the vocalist, and the Salbakuta during the closing ceremonies of the 28th International Siargao.
And speaking of Siargao, I'd like to say happy birthday, happy birthday to Ethel Matugas, celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Ethel Labelia Matugas, celebrating her birthday today. Over there, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Asia Siargao together with Congressman Bingo Matugas. So happy birthday to you, Ma'am Ethel. May you have many more to come. Here's the band that just performed over there. I'm sure you saw them, right, Ma'am Ethel? Cuchet, I Needed You. Ngani lang sa pinakasugbuanon nga radio station sa Tibok Kalibutan, 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
Gay, top of the morning.
Hey!
Woo! Oh, I like this. Wow, guys.
We're gonna have a plastic sheet, and then we'll have the logos of our sponsors. But
That's genius. Yeah.
Right?
Pero kani, who made this?
No, that's a Cartolina naman.
Oh, Cartolina. Oh, it's pretty smart.
How are you doing? How are you doing? How's everything?
Okay, the usual traffic again, but I'm good. I was listening to you all the way up.
Huh?
I was listening to you the entire way up.
Okay. Thanks, man.
So I listen to it. Hi guys, top of the morning to you all. How are you guys? Canadian man na si Troy, maghugas Canadian. Hey guys, how are you? Is the other mic working? I think I should stay there on your side. What do you think? Because I don't think wait, hold on now. I don't know if on your side they can see me. Can you see me guys? Oh. Yeah. Nara.
Second one.
Nara.
Sorry,
It's okay, no problem. How about this one?
Yeah.
I'm relying on you, like I can't see.
Yeah.
Wow, we have 2 cams. Wow.
Is that okay? Are you okay there?
I'm great here. Yeah. Thank you. Look, we have 2 cams now. Moga.
4. What are you talking about?
I know, on this side. Before we only had 3 cams, man. We've upgraded, guys. That's what we're all busy doing sa PMC. Puro upgrade. I don't know how Kuya Magic does his stuff, pero every time I come in here, there's always like something new, guys? Hi, Ryan Chu. Top of the morning. Hi, Ted Espinueva. Yeah. JD's partner for this morning. Every morning, actually, at top of the morning. So, malingingon mo si Ted Esquinep is the one from Vegas, diba? Too Fabulous Bisdak, Las Vegas. That's fun. How's your morning so far, guys? It's not so crazy coming up today. And it's actually not super sunny, Pergo. We have a foggy, guys. Oh my goodness. You can't see the city anymore. Thanks for pronouncing my name right. Of course. No problem, Ted. Thank you for joining us today. I know you're new on the show, so hopefully we'll have you for all the other days. No? So I don't know if it's like a roll call thing, but I already know Pukot's here. I feel like Zyric Leon is here, Bert, of course, Joe Lim, there, see Ryan Chu, they are usual daily listeners. Anastasia Jewel, who else? Yeah, our usual daily listeners. So hopefully Ted will be, with us every day as well.
One 105.1 TMC ang pinakasugbuanan ng radio station sa Tibok Kalibutan. Morning, diha mo, Justine.
Top of the morning. Hey, Jiggy. Hey, everyone.
How's everything?
It's great. You know, the usual
I
traffic.
I heard your dad is listening to us right now.
Yeah, he is. And also all the other members.
Doesn't that scare you?
No,
Huh?
no, not really. I
Huh?
mean, my parents are the biggest bullies, so I'm sure, you know.
The
they'll-
what? The what? The biggest bullies?
Bullies, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like-
what are you talking about?
They're the biggest bullies, so I feel like they always have something to say in a joking manner about how I speak or something like that.
Like
Which is
for example, what do they usually say? For example, give me an example.
okay. There are some times where I do not take note of how close I am to the mic, and
Okay,
I'm
okay.
overly excited. Sahay magshagit na ko.
Okay.
So literally, sometimes when I get home,
Okay.
my parents are like, "Why are you screaming into the mic? Just relax."
Relax.
So yeah, I try to take note of that now.
Okay. So are they also like your biggest critics, or are they your biggest fans?
Both, and I'm glad that I have both.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nothing better than getting criticism from people that you trust. And
Mm-hmm.
in terms of my family, they're always the first to they're the first to listen to my ideas,
Mm-hmm.
first to listen to my demos, to my songs. Anything that I like, whenever I make a major decision, although the decision is ultimately up to me, it helps that I get to, consult them about that. I think
Mm-hmm. Okay.
you can relate to that, Jiggy, right?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely, yeah.
with your kids, they still ask
your parents are your biggest fans, right?
Yes.
And
And also,
yeah.
you're the biggest bullies.
yeah, but
Both.
sometimes magud, like for example, if I host events, right, which I usually do, kaning mura magud kaning if I am in a kind of work environment magud atong trabaho magud is not the usual work, right? I mean,
Yes.
like if for example, if your job is, let's just say you're the CEO of a company,
Okay.
right? Yeah, so man, yeah, ganahan sila mo lingkod dito, matanaw ni mo mag-CEO ka. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
So if your work was like normal, you wouldn't bring your parents there, right? I mean,
okay. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you can bring them like during your, for example, if
A family
your,
day.
your inauguration, maybe.
Kana.
For example, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the blessing of the building, for example,
yes,
or whatever,
yes.
right?
I think, yeah.
But if you're just performing your day to day, you don't bring them there,
So
right?
usually like work life and
Yep,
family
yeah.
life, there's like this wall between that, and it would be
Yeah, you could say that, but lahi ang trabaho ba sa
Yes,
regular
yes.
job unya pagkuman ka ng kita mo perform ta, di ba?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
hosting and singing are kind of performances, right? And here right now we're also kind of performing, right?
Yeah,
There's a performative part of
this line of work.
of hosting, of being a
Yeah.
radio personality. I mean, like it's still us, but slightly magnified. right.
Yeah, I know, but I am grateful that
Yeah,
my,
so
my
dili-
family members do listen to our broadcast.
Murag awkward sad ba nga?
Kiwawan ka.
Kiwaw sad ba nga? Daduni mo sila dito sa imuhang trabahoan.
Yeah,
For example,
exactly.
you're hosting an event. For example, nasa Ayala or sa SM or whatever, right? And then magtanaw sila talaga, I'm just working, man. Like,
Is that how you feel?
Don't
when you're-
watch me when I'm working.
I'm the other way actually,
Yeah,
Jiggy.
yeah.
I do love it when my parents come to my shows
Yeah?
or when my family members come.
Okay.
I feel more comfortable. In fact, like I would say, no matter how old I get, it's just really different if I have them there.
Yeah.
Like I feel more. I don't know the word, pero
Yeah.
murag mas comfortable ko.
Oh, really? No. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I like it. I like the idea. In fact, I think my mom's seen me host because I've hosted
Oh, yeah, yeah,
thousands
yeah?
Of events. Right? She's probably seen me host once or twice.
Yeah.
But she does try to listen to me on the radio. I think she's.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If she's not listening to Leo Lastimosa, is listening to Jiggy Juice.
Hey, but your mom suggested the best song last time.
Which is what?
She
Oh, yeah,
requested the Batang Quiapo theme song,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, ma'am has great taste.
Yeah,
she knows
yeah,
what to
absolutely, man.
to request.
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm glad when my family members listen.
Kung naay a family member involved, like kaning maminaw or
Kana.
mutanaw, kaning the dynamics are kind of strange, but like I don't know, man. Like
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
sometimes man good like moraga. I don't know, like I want to keep family private. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. Yes, I think I'm just used to it because
Yeah.
ever since I was a kid, even in the entertainment line of work,
Yeah, yeah.
my parents are very much involved and they're always very supportive. In fact, when I used to go to auditions, it's always my mom coming with me. So murag naanad na ko siguro nga they're there ba. So I don't feel that sense of like that it's awkward for me if they're there when I host and all. By the way, I want to say a huge shout out and good morning, top of the morning to my Tito Mick Mick, Tito Wakwak. I call him Tito Wakwak.
Tito Kinsa?
Tito Mick Mick Mediha of
Tito
Revo.
Wakwak. Anong wakwak man na siya? Unsa man na siya? Kaning maglupad-lupad na siya? Unsa man na siya?
That's our inside joke nga manglupad na siya at night. That's our inside joke.
Nang lupad na, magkot mayro.
Mao lagi.
Nay wakwak.
Hala, we just exposed his identity.
Unsa man ni si Tito Wakwak kaning
It's just our inside joke,
Okay.
especially with Jaden, because we go camping with Tito Mikmik all the time.
Okay,
we,
okay.
we would joke with him nga, hala, malupad na siya tonight.
Okay.
But top of the morning to you, Tito Mick, and also to all the Revo members or members of Revo Cebu chapter listening. I want to wish us a happy 11th anniversary. Actually, it was a couple of days ago, Jiggy, mga November 8th or 9th, if I'm not mistaken. 11 years of service and dedication and passion to volunteerism. So together we serve, together we save.
Kanang Revo ba? How do you become a member? Okay, I know my daughter used to be a member of that.
Yes.
She just got so busy and too busy for
it's
that because
cool.
of nursing and all of that stuff. But unsaon man yung pagka-membro ana?
Yeah, first of all, we were very happy to have Summer. She was a super active Revo member. And I remember you were even talking about, you even brought her to some of our Sunday meetings, right?
Yes.
You're a very supportive parent
Yes,
as well.
of course. Because
we're thankful for that, Jiggy.
You always want your kids to volunteer, right?
And if I'm not mistaken, she even had like this. She had a station in your house for her radio set up, right?
Yeah, she was like home base or something like that.
Yes, she was.
Roger over Babay or something like that.
Yes. She was one of our, I think, radio controllers.
Roger over Babay.
Is that what they used to say?
When I was a kid,
Roger over.
When I had a walkie-talkie,
Yes.
Kind of itong battery operated lang walkie-talkie.
Over.
Over, Roger over Babay.
Yes. Napay babay, no?
Napay babay.
Over na gani,
Oh,
napay babay.
yes. So how do you become a volunteer? How do you become a member of Revo? Must you be a student? Like my
Okay.
daughter did, like summer, ni volunteer siya through the school, through Ateneo, or was it? You can also volunteer if you're already a working class here. Unsa man?
Okay, so Revo Cebu chapter is an emergency response volunteer group, and hopefully we'll have some of the members here on the station too to further explain what Revo is all about in the future. But so we do have school-based organizations and the mga juniors. So we're very open to volunteers of all ages, from all walks of life, from all different fields of work. In fact, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have people working in the BPO industry, nurses, students, and the like. So we do have our junior members. These are the members aged 18 and below, and most of them are from a school-based organization. So we
Okay.
have our Revo Eagles. Those are the Revo responders from Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu.
Okay.
We have our Revo Techsians from CTU. We also
Cebu Technical University, right?
Yes, Cebu Technical University. We
Mo
have
mo
our-
man ni sa kuan, di ba? Naman ni CTU sa Cebu City, pero napos sa probinsya, di ba?
I think we have members from the Cebu City one, if
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
Okay.
And we also have our Revo Grey Wolves. These are the Revo junior members from Don Bosco.
Okay.
Okay. Where else?
So if I'm
several
so
from
if
different schools.
if I'm listening to you right now, and I'm neither of those. I'm not from those specific schools.
Schools.
How do I become a member?
Okay, so again, we do have members from all walks of life in different industries
Yeah, but what
because
do I
this is
do?
a volunteer
What do I
group.
do?
So you can reach out to Revo Cebu chapter on Facebook, and we do have this tango or training period for about a year. So you will be undergoing.
So when you say reach out, what do you mean? Like what page, what number, what location?
Okay, you can check out Revo Cebu chapter on Facebook.
Revo
Cebu
chapter. That's
chapter.
REAVO Cebu chapter. Just click that on Facebook and then chat with them, right? Okay.
That's right.
What else?
So once we get through the screening process for our volunteer
Is
members,
that the only way they can contact you?
for
Revo.
now, yeah. Or you can check out our mostly the other line that we have is for our emergency control, the one that
Okay.
you get your traffic updates
Okay,
for.
okay.
So I think it would be better for you guys to just message
it,
Facebook page.
So if I become a member of Revo, like exactly what are we volunteering for? What do we do?
Okay, so Revo Cebu chapter has we have several ambulances. So we divide our members into wherever they feel like they can perform the best. So we have an ambulance crew. So these are volunteers who are trained for ambulance training, emergency response. All our members should be radio trained, so they can be communicators in times of emergency. So they can communicate back and forth information to our emergency operations center, which is powered by Rafi. That's a 24-hour hotline to dispatch the nearest emergency response units like ambulances, fire trucks. We also have our fire team sa Revo. So some members are trained sa fire training. My brother is one of them. We also have our humanitarian team. That's one of our biggest teams. So
Okay.
kung naay mga bagyo, for example, these are the people responsible for the relief operations, kanang mga medical drives and the like. So basically, when you're a member, any member of Revo Cebu chapter is equipped with radio. So you're a communicator. You can communicate over the radio waves and dispatch ambulances, fire truck, or any emergency response unit that you need. But at the same time, you can also volunteer for the other facets of the group, like the fire, the ambulance crew, or the humanitarian team.
Okay, so if you want to know more about Revo, just go to Revo on Facebook.
Yes.
REVO.
REAVO.
Sorry, REAVO.
Cebu chapter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on Facebook, you guys.
And speaking of Revo, according to Revo, in our Revo traffic weather report,
Yes.
in Cebu, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with some sunshine,
Yay.
with rain showers expected in the afternoon in some areas and mostly cloudy skies in the evening. Daytime temperatures are expected to be a high of 31 degrees centigrade, dropping to around 27 degrees centigrade at night. Humidity is at 71% with northeast winds blowing at 9 kilometers per hour.
I love how you say sunshine and
Yes.
clouds. It matches it very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good morning to our friends in Minglanilla.
guys.
Nagtigpaminaw diya sa Minglanilla, especially to si Cliff Lim. Ingon siya.
Hi, Cliff.
Kuan kuno kayo, kusog kuno kayo. Nangutan ako, what do you mean by kusog?
What is kusog?
Nindot kuno, in music, the best of us. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Good morning, Cliff Lim. I'll play your song. In fact, I think I'll do it
Right now.
Right now. Let's play some.
Some song requests.
Yeah, from this one is from Etu, and he wanted me to play a song. What is this song? Stay Close to Me.
Okay. Stay Close to Me by Etu.
This one's going out to you, Cliff, and all of our friends in Minglanilla. Doon lang ka pwede tapitas, Minglanilla,
Yeah,
di ba?
talisay ko.
Sus, daghang kay sakyanan dia, traffic karon mayong
Super,
buntag sa ato mga
super.
kaigsunan sa Minglanilla.
Always traffic. Every day na gid. Ambot na lang gid.
Hindi mo gina maglikayan ng traffic. Siguro, good kay kaning kuan magud ka ng
That's why your topic yesterday, oh my goodness. Especially in El Corso, my brother gets so frustrated. Gigibutangan naman nila og traffic light. I don't know if you
nana ba?
Yes, it's super traffic in El Corso every day. Northbound and southbound. Long traffic.
safe with me. Look at us, falling in love, and it feels okay. We play the game, talking to each other, and happy it used to be. When our lives turned upside down, we fought to hold on. Oh, I hold on. Every time I see the love in your eyes, I go crazy like a child. Every time I see you smile, I'll take you to the sky. Stay close to me.
That's bare minimum. Of course, we need to pronounce your name correctly, Ted. What do you mean?
No, I feel that sometimes I do appreciate that. Like, people always pronounce my name wrong also. So when they finally get it right, I'm like, thank you so much. But yeah,
I don't care.
that is bare minimum. I'm not specific. Yeah, if whatever you wanna call me, sige. If it's wrong, okay na. Dahil masad nang mag-arte-arte, like, no, my name is this, my name is that.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's a
Some people get bothered though.
facet of old age, I think.
Some people get bothered with like, if you mispronounce your name.
I think it's more of you don't know me.
Kana. Oh, kana ba?
I think it's more of that, but like
I used to.
that's a kind of they probably feel like it's an insult.
Yes, they do.
I don't
But
know.
my brother is very particular about that. Like when I was a teacher, but and then he was a student also. He said that there are students but who really correct the teacher. I don't correct if my name is mispronounced unless they ask me how do you pronounce your last name. Narvius, Narvius sir. Okay. But if they don't say anything like Narvi, they say it wrong like Narviana. I don't correct. I find it disrespectful, but different strokes for different folks.
105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music. That one is from the
At 2.
local ground
Mango Jam era, murag late 80s na siya, early 90s. Ang atong recording atong una, just to let you know, guys,
Okay.
it was still in analog. Analog ka ng
Okay.
8-track pa, pagkuman cassette pa, D80 pa. So D80 medyo digital naman na siya, pero
Okay.
so man ang naka-notice ka ang disparity sa audio quality ba lahi yun. Murag yun siya heaven and earth yun ba. So kaning
And you had if you messed up, you had to redo the whole
the
thing,
whole
right?
thing, man. The
Oh
whole
my
thing.
goodness.
So
Kuya.
lisod yung kay atong una. So to be creative before was even more challenging than.
Can you add effects? Can you like add echo to your voice?
I think so. I think there's a way to do that. But
okay.
lisod lang lagi kay
Yeah, i-adjust ang
kay magtuyok-tuyok, mag-rewind pa ka,
lagi. No, I remember what Dice and K9 and
Yeah.
High C when they were here. Dice mentioned how when they recorded the songs before, mo record pa sila CR for that natural echo, right? So I was like, wow, that's really cool. Lahi ra gid ang before. No, now you can just do everything, digitally. You can, manipulate. There's so many apps on your phone that you can use to adjust to your voice and when for recording. For sa una, grabe no, you have to go to a space nga na echo. Was it like that? Is that what you talk about with the setup you mean?
Na siguro yung mga effects siguro atong una siguro, maybe it's like a switch or something, but
Okay.
what I mean is analog gid siya.
Okay.
Wag
I need to see this.
digital.
I wanna see how it looks like.
So when digital technology came along, I remember the first digital gadget that we had was a digital audio track or D80. So most
Okay.
mura siya tape gipon siya nga gamay,
Yeah.
pero mag digital na siya.
What was it, like a music player?
Yeah, there's like a special D80 player.
Okay.
So I think that was
Cool.
the first digital, but it was still a tape. So I don't know why they were called digital.
You know what? I want to be a collector of all mga ingana nga mga things that are not really used now. Like I would actually have a room
Yeah.
if I could in my house.
Yeah, so kung mahibong mo, maminaw mo nga murag naikantang murag medyo lain ng quality, it's because it came from an
Ingana.
era of non-digital recording. This was the
Okay.
pre-digital era. So of course, when the digital technology eventually came along, murag lipay kay ang mga artists kay sayo
Yeah.
na lang kayo pag-edit, di ba?
Yes.
So
Yeah, and streaming now is made easy through all digital platforms na. Mga
Absolutely.
Spotify, mga
Yeah.
Apple Music, or the
Sakto
best
dyan.
streaming platform. Top of the morning,
Absolutely.
105.1.
So inyong buhaton, kung ganahan mo maminaw namo sa YouTube, like
guys.
Ted Espineva, who is listening to us right now, in
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Woo! Elvis Land.
Nakita ko na sila ni Troy og ni akong brother si Steven sa Fremont Street.
Oh, cool.
This is in Las Vegas, right, Ted? Yeah, ni pasalamat si Ted nato nga daghang salamat na you pronounce my name correctly.
That's what we do, guys. When
Yeah,
you send us a message, we'll try our best.
Yeah,
to
we
really
try our best.
pronounce.
Ako like I said earlier, sige mo kog host og events so particular yung kay ko sa names,
Oh, yeah.
pronunciation of names kay you're not just talking to the person in private. This is like
Yeah.
a public space, right?
Exactly.
So hundreds, if not thousands, of people can hear you mispronounce or murder somebody's name, right?
I
So
know exactly how
mangutana
it
jud
feels.
ko. So but kung naay mo mispronounce akong name, for example ba sa Starbucks mo order ka og pangalan or sa Bose
What do they say?
Coffee,
GG.
diba? No, for example, akong Gigi, di ba?
Okay.
Lagi Gigi or Iggy
Iggy.
or Iggy. So akong buhaton is my name na lang in Starbucks and in Bose is si Roy na lang.
Roy.
Si
Okay. so
Roy
you're
na lang
Roy.
yung taon ko, dili na ko si Gigi kay ma-mispronounce Manila. But the reason for that is I don't have to correct them ba.
Oh, yeah,
Kapoy,
for sure.
Iggy, Gigi.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Roy.
Especially when they're in a hurry, right?
So but how about you, Justin? Kung makadungog ka sa imuhang nga ma-mispronounce.
Yes.
How do you feel about it? Do you feel bad? Hey, you have to call me by my name.
Call me by my
pronounce
correct name.
my name correctly.
No, to be honest.
How do you think about that? How do you
No.
feel about it? I mean.
I really don't take it against other people because it's natural for them to not know me, so it's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
There are even times when I perform. There was this recent performance, I think last month, wherein they said Mr. Justine Narvios, and then I came out. People
Mr.?
I know they said Mr. and
Okay.
then people were like staring at me weird, and I was like, "Hi, actually, my name is Justine Narvios. I'm a girl," and then everyone just laughed because so I don't take it against the host or anything like
Okay,
that. It's
okay.
fine. It's fine with me. But if I'm in, like, for example, a classroom setting wherein the professor really needs to know my name right so they can grade me right because I
Okay.
don't want to have any mistakes. Whenever they say, "How do you pronounce your last name?" If they ask me, then I say, "Oh, it's Narvios, ma'am," or "It's Narvios, sir." But if they don't ask, then I'm not gonna correct them because I find that rude. I don't want to be like, "Oh, actually, it's Justine." It feels weird to me
Isn't it also rude that
that they didn't pronounce it right.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's rudeness, ba?
No, I don't
Is
take
that-
it
is
against
that
them.
rudeness?
I mean, I'll reintroduce myself if ever. Like in the case when they said Mister, I'll just say, obviously when I come out, I'll just say, "Oh, my name is Justine Arvius. I'm a female artist." Blah 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 blah. So it's fine. I don't take it against people. It's okay. Like you can call me whatever. I don't want to.
Kamo dia.
Yeah.
Ato
Kamo, guys.
ato mga tigpaminaw sa tagsa-tagsa nila ka panimalay sa mga ilang masakyanan nga naminaw na to sa 105.1
Kana.
TMC. Kung in kaso nahibog mo unsa inyong gipaminaw, ako si Jiggy Juice, the radio personality formerly known as Jiggy Jr. That's why my voice is so familiar. But karon I'm trying to retrace my Bisaya roots. So
Kana.
nagbinisaya na ako as much as I can. Ang sa akong atubangan, she is a recording sensation from Viva Records. Her name is Justine Narvios.
Hi guys, top of the morning.
So kung namina mo namo karon sa inyong tagsa-tagsa ka panimalayog sa inyong masakyanan or namina mo namo sa YouTube Tops Media Center on YouTube ang nagchat-chat man bago ron abot si
Yeah.
Derek
Hi, Derek G.
Derek G.
Cute kaya yung look at his or her. Oh no, that's his obviously. Look at his profile
What's
picture,
somebody
Jiggy.
I cannot see that. What is that?
It's like I think it's. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek G. That's a Shih Tzu,
A Shih Tzu.
or is it a? Oh, di man. No. It's a
A
fluffy
Shih Tzu.
dog. Shih Tzu masiguro.
Are you sure? It's not a pug. Huh? Pug noy?
That's a problem, Jiggy. You and I are very biased to our own dogs.
Yeah.
You have this thing for pugs.
Yeah.
Ako pod, I have
naman
Chihuahuas good.
Chihuahua.
Like, cute. If I see other dogs, I'll be like, oh, it's cute.
Kanang
Okay.
Chihuahua ba?
Chihuahua.
Ako
Cute
man ang
kay
kangkwansa
Kuana.
kang Paris Hilton sa?
Yes, Paris Hilton's dog.
Okay.
I mean,
dili ba na sila delikado pud kayo? Nya mubo na pa sila kinabuhi.
They are.
What's the lifespan of a Chihuahua?
the most 15 years, but the number one cause of death for them would be mga heart problems because they've got
kaluoy
gamay
good.
kayo ilahang organs.
They die of broken
You know
hearts.
what's the second? A broken heart, eh?
So
From trying to take care of their owners,
Okay.
no? So, but their second most cause of death would be kay natamakan sila or they fall because they're so small. So that's why Chihuahuas are mostly carried
so
around.
unsa man ilang lifespan?
15 years at
15.
most.
That's
yeah.
like kana gyud na siya kanang 90 na 100 years old na siya for a human
Oh
being.
yeah, that's like super old now for in
How
human
old is your
age.
Chihuahua?
My Chihuahua is 3 years old. 3 years old. So she's kind of old na. To be honest, like you
This is 3 years old?
can 3 years
Okay.
old. Yeah.
Middle age na siya.
Yeah,
Mahog na.
technically as a human being, she would be like 21. Like 7 years. One dog year is like 7 years in human life, something like that. But yeah, I miss her. No, now that we're mentioning dogs, and you can relate to that kid.
Yeah,
kay,
absolutely,
As a dog parent.
You know, my
Cooper.
dog, actually, Cooper sleeps with me.
How old is
Literally,
Cooper?
He's already like 8 years old, man.
Oh,
7,
my.
7, 8
He's
years old.
old.
Yeah.
He's old.
He's pretty old. He's already, murag, makakita na dyan ko nga.
Can you see the gray hairs ba?
Nanauban.
Oh no, maklaro na no.
Onya, kaninga, murag hinay na ganay,
Oh.
gamay mo lakaw. Sige nagkatog. Not that he didn't sleep
So
that much.
so very hayahay gini mga
Yeah.
dogs na matugra.
Mao lagi.
That's what you said, right? Who's smarter, us or them?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Sila kay they just have to wag their tails and pa-cute.
Pa-cute.
Yeah.
And that's it,
Wala
right?
na. That's all they do.
well, you know, I have a joke about that. Nga.
Okay, go ahead.
Kaning, you know, it's not. Ba aning ruoy? Cooper down. Okay, so women actually also did that before,
Unsa man?
but they wanted equality.
Asa mo ka?
Sorry, but that was just a joke.
That joke lang,
Yeah,
joke
lang
lang.
siya.
I like how you
Yeah.
literally said sorry. You had to be sure. Guys, we don't want to be canceled in 2024.
Yeah, man.
Top of the
Nobody
morning.
gets canceled, man. If you think about it, like first of all, kanang cancellation, kanang cancel culture.
What do you think about that, Jiggy? You're in the media for the longest time.
It is a very Western construct, right? I mean,
Yes.
like, we're not really that type of people that you know, like cancels each
no,
other,
ang kusog
right?
sa Filipino culture is blind item culture. So like, okay, it's a form of cancellation wherein like you talk about something pero imong i-blind item ba di mo iklaro. Ang mga Westerners, I feel like they're more
Yeah.
like when they have an opinion about something,
Kay kuan
they really
magud-
say it, you
kay
know?
kuan magud ta karon good, like we're so siloed, right? Moratag kaning tribal kay ta ba? We're like in our own bubbles, right?
Yeah.
So moratag ang ato ang grupo purti naka gagmay ba? Like we're all subdivided into different groups. So whatever it is that offends a group of people,
Okay.
maybe a bunch of people actually also
Get offended
like
by
that.
that.
Or
Yeah.
actually even like it, are for it, for example, right? So muna atong kalibutan karon murag even though they get quote unquote canceled, but they have a tribe.
Yeah.
That they become
people
like,
that support them.
that become they become
Yes.
leaders of that tribe.
And I
because they-
think that's all because of social media. I feel like people are more empowered to say what they want to say because they have the freedom. And, you know, even a
the
simple
noisy
like.
few, I call them the
The
noisy,
noisy few. Like, I'll say my opinion, I'll post about it.
Yeah.
Even a simple like
So everybody's
feels
got
like a sense of validation for you.
a kind of platform. That's why
Kana.
importante kay na ang kuan ang branding. Branding importante kay na ang credibility, right? So although for example kaning radio kana atong gibuhat karon,
Yeah.
you know, we're just
Chika-chika.
in the digital world, we're just one of the websites. We're just
Yes.
one of the social media accounts, right?
Yes.
But because we have a bricks and mortars operations, meaning to say there's an actual studio, right?
Yeah, guys.
And you know you can actually see us, and if you want to visit us, you can actually do
Yeah,
that.
you can check us out.
And of course, we have a kind of credibility
Yeah.
compared to somebody who's just in his house. And Lord knows where asan na sila napita, right? And
Making a stream.
Maybe they're even using a fake name.
Oh, yeah?
You don't know.
Yeah.
So although daghan sila followers, daghan sila og mga views, for example, pero wata kibaw ba? Unsa na sila? Unya kung imos lang pangitaon, dili ka makakita nila.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you don't know where they live, right?
Yeah. And that's why Jiggy's also very weary about the kind of information that we, disseminate
Yeah.
through this channel.
Yeah.
All our traffic reports, for example,
Yeah.
our real-time traffic
Yeah.
reports from all over Cebu through various channels like Cerevo. And whenever Jiggy talks about certain topics, we do extensive research on such, state our sources
Yeah.
and the like. So I think it helps that we do that.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
ma-notice na sa mga viewers. No?
So hopefully also nga ang atong mga social media outfits will gain some kind of credibility also. So ang mga
Yes.
makauna gyud anang dapita diha are the traditional media outfits. Traditional media outlets. For example, kanang mga newspaper karon Sunstar. Grabe na kay sila kasikat online, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Whatever they post,
We
grabe
get our
kay mga
news
shares,
tidbits
we
from
get our
them.
news tidbits from Sunstar, right? So they started out as, of course, a traditional newspaper, right? So nanas like credibility daan.
Yes.
So sayo na lang nila pag-transfer to a
To
different
social
world.
media.
Pero of course, wala man sila nag-una na. Wala man ta nag-una na. Radio kang newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
These are one of the oldest
for sure.
mediums, right? In fact, the oldest media, right?
Yeah.
A medium kaning ang
The only
newspaper.
new thing is our live stream and the website.
But we have the credibility that social media influencers, for example, do not have. Of course, some of them do already have because they've been around there for such a long time, and they have an office and all of that stuff. Pero kita, ang ato ang advantage, so to speak, is we have the credibility. We have a bricks and mortars. We have an actual physical operations. Dili lang ta operating in the cloud, for example, right? Although
What do you mean?
are.
We are in the clouds. Yeah.
2,000 feet closer to heaven.
Aba matindi!
Yeah. So,
Top of the morning to Joe Lim. He says, top of the morning, Justine and Roy. I mean Jiggy.
Oy, ni Kuan ko no, nikatawa ko no ang iro ni Kuan ni
My
Derek G.
photo is Luffy or Luffy?
Luffy.
Smiling.
The smiling dog. Is that your dog? Is that your dog, Derek G?
Oh,
Maybe we can do like show your pet day today. Why don't you do that,
I
guys?
love that,
Kung namo yung
guys.
mga pets diha, palihog ko og pakita namo diri sa YouTube Tops Media Center. Show
Yeah,
us your
send-
pet.
send- send us a photo.
It does not matter what your pet is, right? Pwede ka na pet dog, pwede ka
Or-
na pet goat, pwede
Yeah.
ka na pet pig, pwede ka na pet horse.
Kana. Or pwede
Diba?
ka na ay pet rock. Pina Elmo. Elmo has a pet rock.
Huh?
Elmo ba? You know the Sesame Street character Elmo?
Mm-hmm.
Di ba naman siya pet rock?
Pet rock? Really?
Yes, he's a pet rock. Si Rocco.
Unsa nang uso kay karon ka ng babu? Unsa na ka ng labu?
Lababu. Lababu.
Unsa man na siya? What kind of animal is that? I'm curious.
It's like a monster. I don't think it's
A
an animal.
monster?
It's like a mini monster. What do you call this? Like a keychain nga marag stuffed toy that.
Ano uso man kinastanan karon?
I have no idea.
Di ka rin sa Japan sa? I think they started in Japan.
I think so. I think
Okay.
it's just more like a bag charm, and people are very into that now.
So it's a bag charm.
Personalizing
So,
your
nakoy
bags.
nakitaan sa Instagram
Labubu?
siguro to nga,
Oh.
nga kaning ang iyang bag puno jud kayo og labubu like may like 20
Dili na siya,
labubus,
dili na
right?
siya bag. It's practically just a labubu. No.
It's a labubu bag, I guess, right?
No, I find it cute, but then sometimes I also get ulaw. Like when I walk into class and my bag makes so much noise because I have so
Cling,
much
clang, cling, clang,
clang. I have like a sanitizer and all that. So karon ako nang gimaynusan, oy kay marag mauwa there's too much noise.
Yeah.
But the labubu, it's a stuffed toy, so I don't think it makes noise. I mean, it's just like
so, but you don't know what
know.
animal it is.
No, I don't think it's an animal. I think it's
Okay.
a monster, like a mini monster.
Maybe-
Guys, let us know. Do you know what labubus are?
Unsa man ning animala ang labubu?
Can you help us know? Because I know it's a trend now. My friends are selling it. I've got people.
Is it like expensive stuff? How much is a labubu? How
I-
much are your friends selling it for?
1,000 plus man siguro.
Really?
Yeah.
Pero unsa man dako na siya?
Like, I think it's
Or
a few.
keychain na siya?
More siya keychain. So, karon Jiggy, I know people are like collectors of certain things. There's this thing called a sunny angel. Do you know what a sunny angel is?
No.
It's
What is a sunny
It's like
angel?
little cherubim angels that have different headsets that are like fruit.
Angels.
Yeah, like little cherubim nga mga miniature sculptures nga.
okay.
They have like you never know what you get.
Sculptures.
So
meaning
you-
to say
you'll-
wooden sculptures? Unsa man?
I think plastic na
Plastic
siya.
siya. More
And-
resin siguro, resin.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
like it's a collector's item. So you buy it, you don't know which one you get. Uso kay nakaroon og ang Sminsky man siguro
What's a
na.
Sminsky?
Sminsky, they're also from Japan. It's also like a rubber na siya nga miniature nga. It glows in the dark and they have different poses. Some of them do office work, some of them do exercise. So you never know which one you get. That's why people are so addicted to buying that. And mo trade ka something like that. It's like you reveal it, but I don't know. That's just what my students used to
asa
collect.
man na siya ni mo kuhaan? Like there's like a dispenser, mura siya unsa man na siya?
I think I think you buy it in Japan, yeah. Magpadala lang sila or they
No,
buy
but
it
how
online.
do you get it by? Is it like a dispenser?
Store lang.
Murag, as a physical store. Kinam
Yeah.
yeah. Bawan sa nga na mura ba kaning
Akana, yes, that's so cute.
Di ba na may kanang for soft drinks? What do you call that again?
More
a vending machine,
a
right?
vending machine,
Na,
but for
mga
toys.
vending machine for toys, right? In
Yeah.
fact, in Japan, daghan sa kana uso sa kinastanan,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
And naam sa kana diri po, di ba?
I think so. I don't know. I think they're gonna be opening something like that here at Tops, if
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken, because we do have an arcade open
Yeah,
every play. What's the name? Well, Queen Magic's one of the.
Nasa yung mga claws, right?
Yeah,
Mga
it's a
claws.
claw machine, which I never
Yeah,
win.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So-
Guys,
so-
let us know, what are labubus? Do you guys
Ano
have that?
labubu?
Kanang mga ingana.
If you don't have a pet, you can show us your labubu, right?
Show us your labubu.
At
That's a
Tops
good
Media
one.
Center on YouTube, show us your photographs.
Yeah,
G,
send
Joel
us.
Lim. Imasay mong labubo diya, Joel Lim. Nagkang kag labubo. Nakitaan ka na ako, nagdada ka labubo.
Nagdala siya?
Ayaw tago-tago sa mong labubo diya. Ted
Ay,
Espineva.
nako.
Ted Espineva, mayong gabi ni mo diya. Hapon na deron sa Las Vegas. Derek
okay.
G. Si Pukot. Ryan Chu. Asa man mo ang pet Ryan Chu? Naaman kay pet, di ba? Naaman kay pet nga umbot mo sa tong animala. Speaking of animal ba, aligri kayo kay I was doing lamdag gahapon ni
Yes.
Nemo Osmeña, right?
Lamdag.
Naghisgot siya nga, nanangutan lang nga, kaning tinuod mo ko na itong nadakpan nga sigbin sa Talisay.
Oh my, Talisay.
Yeah, na ako na sigbin na nadakpan. Tinuod yun ito.
Okay.
Niya, kind of ding
I wanna
sigbin
see how it looks like.
I thought it was like a
Half goat?
mythical creature ba? Nagyud ay
A real sigbin?
nga real sigbin day. Ang iyang name sa klase sa animal, it's not necessarily the scientific name. It's really sigbin something.
Okay, sigbin something.
So tinuod gyud today. Abi na ko binuo
I
na
thought
tong-
sigbin was like a
mythical creature, right?
creature.
Yeah.
So what does it look like? What is a sigbin?
It looks like a little bear. Like a little bear. Which is pretty cute, right?
So is it, what family is it, man? Is it like in the family of mga canine? Yapon?
I think
Canine? Yapon na siya, guys?
I think it's the Narvius family.
Kana. Yeah, actually, guys, you don't know I'm actually a sigbin. Pero,
We're just kidding, man.
you know, my nickname at home is Bin Bin.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so
Bin Bin.
Bin Bin. That's what, I don't know how we got to that, but people call me Bin Bin. My mom calls me Bin. So
Bin.
yeah, especially my mom said they call me Bin Bin. So maybe that's why, because we're actually secretly mga sigbin. So you just exposed my family secret, Jiggy. Uma naman ng Halloween. You could have just let me, Speaking of seasons, I'm so excited for Christmas. You have no idea, Jiggy. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to put up all the Christmas decorations, especially sa Fuente. Diba? They're always naman ay dako nga tree.
Yeah.
What's the hold up, guys? It's already middle of
want to sa
November.
Baguio siguro.
That's why. I'm like, where are the lights?
ang mga
Wala
Christmas,
pa kayo.
ang mga Christmas decorations karon, nindot na kayo nakakita ko sa waterfront, nindot kayo ng Christmas
yeah?
tree sa Waterfront Cebu City Hotel in
I have
Lahog.
yet to check.
Congratulations to you guys on the launching of your
Congrats.
signature dishes sa SMJ Mall. Purtis ang ninduta
Bongga.
sila Christmas tree. Bongga sa guys
I
tanan.
also recently saw
Sa
Seaside. Cute
Ayala
sa
Center
Gayo.
Cebu, nindot sa Gayo. Ang Seaside, nindot sa Gayo. Ni kanta mga sa Seaside, di ba?
No, yesterday, I want to congratulate also Quest Hotel Cebu
Oh,
for
sa
their
Quest, oh.
bell ringing ceremony last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bell ringing dito.
Bell
So,
ringing.
dili dito siya kaning
Tree lighting.
Tree lighting.
Yes, it was a
so
bell
nag-bell
ring.
round 1. Ano ka bell?
Boxing match na ito.
Okay.
No, there was a certain community of bell ringers, and
Ah!
it's so unique how
Mga
they're
bell
able,
ringers.
how they're
Nakibaw
able
ka
to.
tagaming lanilya na sila. Diyan na siya dapita sa Naga.
I think so.
Kanang eskwelahan na diya.
Boys.
Yeah, nindot kayo na siya.
You know what? That's so cute, kay Marag. So each bell has a specific note on the melody, and dapat di na sila magkasayip. If did you ka pwede magtanga-tangaan ang job, because you gotta be in
Yeah.
sync with everyone else, so it's really complicated, and they were really good.
Okay. So they also have a Christmas tree, of course, yes?
They do have a couple trees,
Yeah.
but
So kaning mga
I have yet to
mga,
see
mga Christmas
everywhere.
trees ba? Pabunggahay, di ba? Bunggahay sa
yes.
Christmas trees.
You know what? If I had my own tree, there's a theme that I wanted. Oh, you know what? Someone should have a Labubu Christmas tree.
Oh, Alabubu Christmas tree.
Because they can be ornaments, man. Diba?
I'm sure it's already been done, man.
Yeah, I'm sure someone who's addicted to Labubus
But
did
if
that
you
already.
have one, show us, please. If you have a Labubu Christmas
Kalingaw,
tree.
no? Labubu tree? Oh my goodness. I'll be surprised if you start rocking Labubus, Jiggy. If you start to have it, and if you have it in your bag, mo surprise na lang gid ko. Hala, Jiggy's a Labubu collector.
Labubu.
Yeah, maybe Sila Summer we'll get into that.
We can't figure out what
What is
animal is a Labubu, but we now
yeah.
know ganing sigbin day it's an actual animal. It's
Yeah,
not just
it's
a
not.
mythical creature. Tinudanay gud na gud ay sigbin.
Sigbin.
Ang original nga sigbin
Kani.
nadakpa na. Just talisay.
Sigbin puti.
Sigbin puti. So Junior Kilat wasn't making something out of, the
Yeah.
imagination. It was real. So this
The
is Junior
original
Kilat's
Sigbin.
original Sigbin.
On 105.1 TMC.
The best of us. Okay, fine. So whoever found out the Sigbin wasn't imagining things, di. Mayo, boom top of the morning, Bert. Thank you for joining us.
Can you check the story of the Sigbin? It's developing now.
Okay, Sigbin in Talisay. Hold on, ha?
Somebody, Bones, there's a sigbin guy found it in an old house.
Bones? Oh, 22 hours ago, Sigbin or not? Oh, but people are saying 2 hours ago, Sigbin bones in Cebu most likely from cat.
Yeah.
Look what they found.
Yeah. Can somebody wanted to buy it for 4 million? Can you get into that?
What the heck? Bones won't even keep this. Gross. The skeletal remains in the ancestral home was believed to be from a cat 2 hours ago. Experts identified the bones in the ceiling pagid of an ancestral home. Gaya na anyway. Dr. Alice Utlang, known as from Cebu Division of Veterinary Clinic, said the bones belong from a cat. Okay, sadly. Sige, I'll read this. Kung naa na siya scapula or shoulder blade, maklaro gid na i-ring. So, kaya ang sigbin is a goat-like creature man.
Let's talk about that for a little bit.
So yeah, so this veterinary expert ni confirmed na 2 hours ago na it's a cat. Sadly, come on guys.
Don't ruin our party.
They found it daw at the roof of an ancestral home.
The original Sigbin.
Original Sigbin.
Music coming from Junior
Kilat. Woo!
So katong original Sigbin nga nakita
Sorry,
nato sa
guys.
Talisay. Unsa man to kay gihisgutan man to namo ni Mimo Osmeña kagahapon gud nga ingon siya kanang Sigbin kuno, it's an actual animal, and in fact mura na siya endemic na siya sa Cebu. In fact, naghisgot siya atong una kuno daghan kuno kay Sigbin diri sa Busay. So,
Man, I want to see
unsa
one.
maning sigbina nga inyong giistoryaan diha sa Talisay? Unsa man ni siya?
Yes.
Ikaw taga Talisay mo jud ka. Naunsa man nang pag-unsa nga ka kibawa na.
Sadly, guys, sorry to burst your bubble, but
Unsa may gistoryan la kaya nakadungog
Yeah.
ko gihisgot si kuan diri si Melchor nga atong high-tech nga niingon siya nga na ako ni suway og palit kay bukog ra ni di ay.
Yes.
Abi na ko actual
Remains.
sigbin.
They found it at-
remains ra siya bukog ra siya
Yeah.
paghuman. Na ako ni ganahan mo palit ko og 4 million pesos.
That's funny.
So unsa mo gini siya unsa mo to yung nakit-an nila kay nakit-an ko no to sa
Ceiling.
murag sa karaan nga balay ko no.
Yes, it's a ceiling of an ancestral home
Oh,
daw.
okay.
So sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but apparently 2 hours ago, CDN reported that the Sigbin bones in Cebu is most likely from a cat. So the skeletal remains found in the ancestral home of Talisay City actually is believed to belong to a cat. So si Dr. Alice Utlang, a known animal welfare advocate and the head of the Cebu City Division of Veterinary Medicine and Fisheries, said that the bones was said to be of a sigbin. It was actually most likely belonged to a cat. So she says, ug naa daw ang scapula or shoulder blade, maklaro gyud nga iring. So yeah, another private veterinarian from Liluan also confirmed that the skeleton is actually from a cat. So dili siya sigbin. Sorry guys. Yeah, if you guys can see it, I don't know. Let's see it here from the chat. I can like brighten my screen.
Iring ra dito din unsang pag-unsa.
I don't know if you guys can see it from the chat. I'm flashing it right now. Can you see that?
And speaking of iring,
Look at that.
hisgot ndag iring diri Justin. Naay kanta diri about unsa nakasumukan ng mga iring kasaba ng mga iring katong kisami. Just listen to the lyrics and you'll know what I'm talking about. This is such a really hilarious song from Juan Paasa, Yao Ming,
Yao Ming.
on 105.1 TMC.
The best of us.
a heartbreak song yun eh. Ito sa mga freaking cat. Kisame.
That's okay.
Tanaw benten. Tanaw daw siya benten. Hindi ko katungi kami.
Makairita.
Magkarita.
They kind of should replace it with real love lyrics, right?
Yeah, they can change it. The melody itself sounds already very
Yeah.
like a love song yun.
Nanglungkap na po masigutan atong sudan.
Kadla kang Erin.
Napikot.
Eh, pag pronounce pag ginis diligahe. So you really think it's
I can't take na this.
this.
Makirita. Di magsilbi. Sa mukha hindi mo to ano.
Magkarita.
Sa mukha. So sounds like a Disney song, right?
It sounds like a love song, good. Itong lyrics, oh my goodness.
Hilarious.
But I can relate to that. Sometimes some cats, wala may kinabay mga bato eh. Like, oh my God, too
Yeah.
noisy. Too
Sometimes,
much.
di ba, like, for example, sa building sa niya, naman ganyan makasud nga iring niya. Sometimes, paluy-luy man ilang nang mapakute-cute as usual, right?
Okay.
So, pakanon ni mo, di ba? Yeah.
But
Pakanon ni mo, pag human ni mo pakaon, sus, magdam na siya iyang tribo.
yes, and
So,
now they all start to have a choir,
Yeah,
choir
and then-
magkanta-kanta diha.
And I think kanang iring yun, kanang magpa-cute yun na sila may ilang mata, ilang i-flutter, niya, you know, like, mura sila.
But to be honest, I'm not really a cat person. No
Really?
offense to people or cat people. I mean, I find them cute, pero I don't.
You're not a cat lady.
No, I wouldn't actually touch them. Kaya mahadlok man gud ko kasi I had a friend who had cats ba niya.
Okay.
All cat owners, I feel like that I know, they always have scratches. Like for some reason, their
Yeah.
cats are always very even if kalma na sila, I feel like they don't look at us as masters. They look at us like, we're,
I'm
beneath
yours.
them.
I'm yours.
And that
right?
makes sense why sa ancient Egypt, ang cats are regarded as, high creatures, very intelligent creatures.
Very-
Ang Sphinx is a cat.
Wow.
Ilang mga gods na sila mga
Nga
cat
naman,
gods.
nga naman.
Maybe once upon a time, there's a theory that cats ruled, humans. Maybe for a
Once
while.
upon a time.
What if
Once upon a time. Finish your story. Once upon a time.
What if once upon a time cats ruled, the human race? That's why karon morg ilang tan-aw nato morg mga high and mighty ka. If you notice, the way cats look at human beings is very like, Morag ano kay batasan ba kanang morag high and mighty ba? I don't know. I just get that vibe from cats. Unlike dogs are always like master, master. But cats are like, feed me, human. You're beneath me, human. I get that vibe. Mura ko gatan-og K-drama while galisten sa Yao Ming. Meow, meow. Top of the morning, Sir Junie Dumases. I know, it does feel like a very K-drama kay music. Maoy kaayo niya. Ang lyrics lagi do not match. So Juan Paasas, they're brilliant for making something like that.
Yeah, I love it, man.
It's so funny. And Jiggy says we should change the lyrics para mahimog tinuod nga love song.
No, what I'm saying is, they could easily change the lyrics.
Yeah,
and
kay nice man ang melody.
It would be a nice love song.
Pero lingawa oy. Cat saw humans as peasants. Exactly. That's what I mean, Eric Leona. They see us as peasants. Unlike dogs.
So I remember this was a long time ago, right? I was seated in Handuro, one of those melting pots, one of those watering holes rather, in Lahug. And then hinumdum ko, naglingkod ko, ni kalit lang nagnaog ang iring ni lingkod sa akong lap.
Wow,
And,
you're the chosen one.
So I didn't know the cat. I don't frequent that place. So naibungan naman siya. So
What did you do?
So I just petted him,
Oh,
or
okay.
her, whatever.
So nice, di ay botan di siya.
So akong pasabot, what was he trying to do? Like,
You're the cat whisperer, Jiggy.
yeah, so
Catman.
di ba, mura man they try to manipulate you so that you will feed them. Pakanon nimo sila.
Base mao to, Jiggy.
Mahog na nga ikaw na noon ang ilahang slave, di ba? They're actually
Exactly.
They actually the master niya. Ang storya nila na is they look at you as their
A peasant.
their peasant, their slave, right? Because you're there to feed me, right?
Exactly. So base mao to, Jiggy, na gigutom to sa imong Handuro pizza. And he was like, feed me, you know?
I wasn't even eating food. I was just drinking a beer.
I
That's the
wanted
weird
your
part.
beer.
Oh no.
Giuhaw to, Jiggy.
It's
been a hard day for
In
that
case you
cat.
want to join our conversation, we're talking about practical ending, the labubu.
We talked about
The
all
labubu,
sorts of
the
stuff within
pets,
the past
the sigbin.
Oh my
Katong sigbin, false alarm day today, iring-ram day today, naunsa.
Yeah, sorry
So
guys.
na yung mga veterinarians nga nag-ingon ng iring na gito, murag nindot lang paminahon nga nakitaan sa atup sa usa ka karaan nga bahay
Yes.
sa Talisay.
Preserved
nga
kayo yung
mura og
bukog.
sigbin. Na kuno ganahan mo palit itog 4 million pesos.
Sa muka.
Yang gipalit kay iring na day nga bukog na unsa.
Ay, nako.
Kaya nga,
But yeah, apparently it's a cat. And the bones are very much preserved so well. Intact, guys.
there are stories ba nga we want so bad to be true, right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like
And-
we just want nga ma-validate ato ang mga mysterious kanang mga fantasies of all the
And
ano.
that's one of those, right? Nga, damn it, it's just a cat.
I know it would have been cool to sing an atay sigbin dire and then all the people would be like,
but still the same. Kanang sigbin is an actual creature.
well, it's supposed to be a goat-like figure. So now we don't know. It's still technically
Dili,
a
kana din
mythical gyapon na
Dili,
Jiki kay
dili,
naka-prove. Ow,
Unsa man ang half and half nga creature sa atong
half dog, half goat.
no kana na half human, half something.
So sigbin is human?
I don't know.
I think it's a mythical creature. Like,
Yeah.
Bajay is the best to ask for that. He's our resident historian.
Okay, maybe
Yung mga-
just Google it.
Okay,
let's just
let's
Google
see.
it. Unsa man ang sigbin yun, be?
Hold on, ha.
So according to Bert, cats are more likely to eat their dead owners.
See?
Oh my god.
Oh my God. See, that's what I mean.
If the owner
They're evil lagi. Sorry,
lives
cat.
alone.
No offense.
Oh my God.
But guys, see,
Pero
this why I
kaning
don't.
nasa breed sa yun nga iro nga grabe sa kay violente, di ba? At least perceived to be,
Oh
especially
yeah, like my chihuahua.
if they're not trained, right? Nga naman nga violent sa din, mamaks na day.
Yeah, if dili nimo kaila, super feisty akong chihuahua as in. She's really like, she goes crazy. So according to, right now, I know this isn't the most credible source, but
Yes, of course.
Okay na lang siguro ning Wikipedia for now.
Unsa man ang sigbin?
So the sigbin or sigben is a creature in in Philippine mythology said to come out at night to suck the blood of victims from their shadows.
Oh.
It is said to walk backwards
Oh.
with its head lowered between its hind legs
Okay.
and have the ability to become invisible or have stealth ability
Whoa.
to other creatures, especially to humans. It resembles a hornless goat. It has very large ears that can clap like a pair of hands and a long, flexible tail that can be used as a whip. The sigbin is said to emit a nauseating odor. Okay. So it's very similar to the Hiligaynon amamayong. So for those nga taga Iloilo or Silay, they have this mythical creature also nga, Amamayong. So, okay, let's see. It is believed to issue forth from its lair during Holy Week, looking for children that will kill for their hearts. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I want to see how it looks like, though. What's a sigbin? How does it freaking look like? Hornless
Atong
goat.
takna
Why does
karon, it
walk
is now
backwards?
10:03. We are listening to 105.1 TMC. Ang atong programa ginatawag na to og Top of the Morning, and you can override our playlist if you text us 0999-8876-070. We will give that time slot every 30th of the hour, Justin, for
Yeah.
any song from any genre from any part
Come
of the
on,
world.
guys.
Override the playlist 0999-8876-070. You can also join us. Our chat group is growing every day. Bert, Zyrek, Junie, Derek G, Joel Lim, Ted Espineva, Pukot, and the rest of the guys they're all there.
Yep.
You can join us right at Tops Media Center on YouTube.
Woohoo!
Join us now, and please subscribe to our channel. Show your support to 105.1 TMC by subscribing to our YouTube channel. In the same way that we would like you to support local music, local restaurants, local entrepreneurs,
Homegrown
local
talent.
Yes. Kinsa raman ay magtinabangay kita-kita raman sa, di ba? So,
Jiggy,
yeah.
kasabot na gid ko why they would think it's a sigbin. Now that I search what sigbin look like. So guys, if you're watching on the YouTube chats, I'm
okay.
going to be showing it to you guys. So this is what they found in Talisay.
Okay, what is that?
Right? It's basically the animal remains, and if you notice, it's got like very prominent hind legs.
Okay.
So look at that, huh? So it looks like that. It looks like something with great hind legs. And
Nganong ni-preserve man siya? I mean, like, nganong intact man siya? Yun sa man siya?
so that means wala lang siya nabungkag.
Yeah,
Naraman
can I
siya
look at it?
Naraman siya sa sa ceiling. So,
Okay.
you know, wala lang gid na, and you know, when it decays, ang flesh siya may makuha. So ang bukog na pagyapon in its shape and
No, but
form.
so this is not anymore the actual site in it was found. Kuha na siya, kaning nakuha na niya siya. Kaning
Yeah.
pictura.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
placed it in a box. So if you look at it, guys, the bones, it has prominent hind legs. And then when I searched, how does a sigbin look like? More or less, kaning mga photos of sigbin, like how it's I theorized to look like. Dako mong siya hind legs. So kasabot ko why they would say that. But mura siya goat dapat yung hind legs. Unta, no? So I get it here, guys. I'm gonna show you guys a photo of what it's supposed to look like daw ang sigbin. So kind of looks like yeah, taas siya legs, kind of looks like a goat. I don't know, but if I freaking saw this in the bukid,
You'd be scared out of your mind?
oh yeah, heck yeah.
Waingon ka, Diyos ko!
Just go.
Here is the
Help
winning
me.
remix of that song from Karencita
Just go with Skusta Clee.
on 105.1 TMC.
The best of us.
Woo! You always find the best songs to like. I know with this, Bisaya kangaroo. It does look like a kangaroo. Exactly, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
105.1 TMC, the winner of the
remix
remix
competition of Garancita. That one is Jusco the remix. It is now 9 minutes after 10 o'clock. Don't forget, you can override the playlist. Text us 0999-887-6070. And while you're at it, i-leave lang sa inyong mga panganog, inyong mga
Yeah,
location.
let us know so that
Yeah.
we can know
Yeah.
where you're listening to us
Yeah.
from. Unsa ba kalayo
And-
atong
and-
broadcast,
Yeah.
you know.
And also, if you want to win some Gcash prizes,
Dun,
so
dun, dun.
we'll just call you by name instead of
Kana.
having to call your number or whatever, right?
Kana. Perfect.
Atong takna karon 10 minutos niagi sa alas 10. You're still listening to Top of the Morning. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice.
And my name is Justine Narvias. Top of the morning, guys. We hope to squeeze the most out of your day. So,
Squeeze more life out of your day.
Yeah, squeeze more life out of your day. So as Jiggy mentioned, if you have any song requests, we're doing this thing wherein you guys can override
Right, the
our
DJ, right?
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a we have a playlist here, but you can always suggest or request any song from any genre, from any artist, from any of the all the corners of the earth, no?
Yeah.
So just text our text
Four
line.
corners of the earth.
Four corners. Nahimog room ang earth, no? The earth is as big as a room only.
Wow.
So yeah, let us know. Send us a message on Tops Media Center on Facebook, or as Jiggy mentioned, the text line, the special phone line, or join us on our chats at Tops Media Center on YouTube. Let us know what you guys want to hear this morning.
Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of four corners of the earth, one of the things
square
that
ang good ko. I'm not a round earther.
you're a square earther.
I'm a square earther,
bago
guys.
na siyang movement, right?
Yes, that's me.
I really loved our conversation. That was my favorite Lamdag episode with Mimo yesterday afternoon.
About Sibgwin.
We were talking about big history ba.
Okay.
Naghisgot siya nga ang Earth kuno that was called the Pangea. Nga, it was one big piece of continent, right? Piece of land instead of like all of these different islands, right? This is very interesting, right?
And then it broke apart.
And we were all like submerged underwater. There was a time kuno that Earth was actually kita tanan nasa ilawom sa dagat, ang tibok kalibutan.
Very interesting, Bito,
Yeah.
to understand that. Kanang, what study is that? That's technically
Geology.
Yeah.
Geology, anthropology.
And anthropology to understand how people evolved through that period of time. So cool, yun. Sometimes magkaaway manggod ng, oh no, we didn't come from we didn't come from this. Ang kanang Africa is not actually the origin of mankind. And which I wanna ask niya, Sir Mimo, about that. Like I wanna ask Mimo Usmanya, what does he think about that? Like
which one?
They say that all life began in the continent sa Africa before we spread out.
Yeah.
Or as Indus Valley, di ba? I don't
Kakon
know.
ka ng 23andMe? Ano na? 23andMe?
23andMe DNA test.
DNA testing, right? Unya, you will be able, if you do the 23andMe test, you'll be able to know your lineage, right? Your
Yes.
bloodline, right?
Yeah, your bloodline.
And then it goes all the way back. And I think that's one of the things that they used, DNA testing, to trace us back to the natural or the real Adam and the real
Eve.
biological Adam and biological Eve, which it traces back all the way to Africa. Murag the first Homo sapiens,
Pero
right?
kabaw ka, Jiggy, I'm afraid to do 23andMe. So for those who don't know, it's this kind of test or a program sa United States, and you can send your saliva into a test tube or something, ilang i-sample, and then they help you find out asa imong lineage, or like how much percent of this certain national.
Ano madlok ka?
Because what if they're just doing that to get your DNAs to clone you?
Oh no.
You just gave your DNA for free to this big organization
No.
that could clone you, Jiggy. You never know. And after 100 years, there'll be another Jiggy
First
Juice.
of all, you'll be dead by 100 years.
Yes, I know, but I don't want someone walking around looking
Why
like
not?
me.
Why do you care? What are you
wala
talking
lang.
about?
Like,
huh?
I don't know. I want to be original. I don't want anyone another.
Original?
I don't want.
How
like,
do you know you're even original? We have a multiverse,
What if I
right?
am the clone? Jiggy.
There is another you and me doing the same exact things as we are,
Or even better.
in some parallel universe,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my
I don't know if you
God.
remember that scene in Armageddon. I don't know if you saw Armageddon.
I didn't
Liv
see it.
Tyler and Ben Affleck, when they were lying on the grass and they were looking at the night sky, and they were saying, "Do you think there's somebody out there doing the same things
As us?
as us?"
What did they say?
And then Ben Affleck said something like,
Yes.
I sure hope so. And Because if not, then what is this worth? What are we worth?
Allah.
What is this worth fighting for, right, or something like that?
Well, if there is another me in a different universe, I hope she's doing better than me. I hope she's doing well.
No. The theory is that there's somebody doing exactly the same thing as we are at this exact same time. If there's a multiverse,
Okay.
because of all the possibilities that exist, this possibility, because it already is happening,
Yeah.
can also be happening elsewhere.
Yeah. To be honest,
may pasabutan na.
scientific developments are crazy nowadays. I would not have ever thought that AI would, that we would be as close as reaching, like for example, kang Elon Musk ng Neuralink, to be able to control devices with your mind. We're getting to that na, guys. Like, so we never know, Jiggy. Maybe we'll have information about the multiverse soon.
Yeah.
And I will come back to you. I'll call you back.
know,
Jiggy, you were right.
I think one of the craziest part, Magod, is that not that there's new information, new technology, new ways of looking at the world.
Dili siya new.
Dili na siya surprising, because that's supposed to be the case, right? The more we know, the more we don't know, and the more we discover things that we didn't know before. But I think ang surprising lang karon is the speed in which we are doing it. Nga dili na ta, brother, information overload ba? Nga it is just too much for our brains, our 7-pound organs in our heads to
And you didn't expect it to happen this soon.
to understand, to grasp, right? So I think that's the danger. It's not dangerous nga we have this new information. Nga all of these, we call that the killing of holy cows, right? Nga kaning it used to be holy before, but now it's not, because
exactly.
it has
naman.
it has an explanation, right? So, but I think that's fine, because that's a fact of life. Ang problema lang ana is the speed ang gikusgon.
In which exactly.
So kita karon nga mga mere mortals, dili kita
Ma-surprise.
makagrasp, makingon mag-islagali nga ang imo posible nga imo ang giskwelahan, ang trabaho sa imong giskwelahan dili na mo exist in the future. So nag-eskwela ka og pila ka tuig, right? Maghuman
For a course that might not even
exist
matter
anymore, right?
Kaya ma-take over na sa AI.
Yes. So
Patay.
mo na siya ang danger. So ang gi-suggest ni one of my favorite historians / anthropologists is you have to be how do you call this, limber. You have to be you have to adapt. You have to be adaptable, because the world that you're going to be waking up to tomorrow might not be the same world as you slept the day before, right? So you have to be adaptable. You have to be very, very versatile, according to him, and you have to make sure that you can easily adjust to situations, but you can reinvent yourself right away.
That's
so
true.
mo na yung advice niya, especially those nga ato mga kaigsunan doon nga nag-skwela pa ba? Nga imong kurso, for example, wala na ni-exist, kinapulihan na ka og makina. right? That's scary, right?
So you need to know, you have to have this hard and soft skills to combat that nga ma-relevant gyapon ka regardless. There's always that human element that nothing can replicate. Is that the text line?
Yeah, it is. That's
is it-
so natin mga request, daghan kayo request. So si Joelim, as usual, of course, he likes some Chappell Roan Kink
Okay,
is my
perfect.
karma. That's his request.
Okay, we got it.
For the request override, at natin ang uban nga request.
Okay,
na ay,
sure,
ang
Jolim.
kinabuhi sa tao sama sa usa ka binhi. Sa maning kata? Good morning, Jiggy and Justin. It's a quite scary topic about Sigbin. My song request. Kisa may artist aning kanta, Gina from Cordova. Daghang salamat sa imong
Gina.
pagpaminaw. Ang kinabuhi sa tao sama sa usa ka binhi. Sa maning kata?
Okay, well,
Lyrics na sa
I
imong
think
request?
that's the title in itself.
sapod.
We gotta search it up.
sapod
Yeah.
din.
So while Jiggy's loading up your requests, guys, I want to ask. We're talking about mga technological advancements now. So what's something that you hope for the future that you hope nga ma-achieve na? Kay karon, grabe na gid. I've seen articles about how in China people can pay with their own hands instead of using cards. Ang ilang fingerprints are kanang registered na. Yung biometrics are registered to their bank account. So, makabayad ka by simply placing your hand on top of a sensor, and it just minuses from account. And I've seen recently there's this woman in Russia. She's said to be the first woman who will be marrying a hologram of AI. So, I know, na siya ban na nga hologram AI nga kanang it also has empathy. Yeah, they often have arguments pa, mag-away pa sila. Grabe, no? Makaaway na gid ng AI, no? They can
na may movie
replicate.
Remember the movie Her?
Yeah, it's coming to life now,
do
Jiggy.
you remember that movie,
Joaquin
right?
Phoenix,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Joaquin
He
Phoenix.
fell in love with an app, right?
With an AI.
AI app. Like
So
something
karon,
like,
this woman in Russia, I saw it somewhere, and she's said to be the first woman who'll be marrying it. She fell in love with the AI, but it's in a hologram, so makakita pagid siya, unlike sa movie ni mo nga, dungog ra. So she sees they can have meals together.
Justin, do you imagine? Okay, just imagine for a while. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Do you imagine falling in love with an entity that is not human? Looks like
Oh my
human.
God.
Okay. Let me describe that person to you. Looks like a human being.
Okay.
Talks like a human being.
Okay.
Feels like a human being. Would you fall in love with that? And
No.
I would say, why wouldn't you fall in love with that, right?
Kana.
Because
Especially if they're better than other human beings.
No, it's everything that you hope for.
Kana. Perfect na yun
What
siya ba?
what a person is, right? And then
Oh my.
that already exists, you know.
I know, I'm scared of that.
But if you say no, but would you blame other people if they fall in love with an entity that looks like, sounds like, moves like, and thinks like
A human
a
being.
human being?
No, actually, so the woman in Russia who said to marry this AI hologram.
Hologram
She
na siya.
says na hologram siya pero
Oh.
AI siya.
Lagi, pero
She says
hologram
that
naman na siya.
he, quote unquote he ha, that dili it. He fulfills all her emotional needs because
Okay.
the program is kanang mag-argument sila, they
Okay.
talk. So I understand. I can see why in love sad siya na, no?
Makasabot ka.
Oh, pero depends sa good nimo because I feel like character and cores and values and something that you look for in a human being can be replicated.
Okay.
Although not originally kanang murag, it's not part of their essence because they're not human beings, can be replicated by technology. And you know, sometimes that can, for some people, that can be better because you can also customize the kind of person, diba, based on algorithm ba yan na?
Yeah, correct,
So
yeah.
the AI will learn what you like, what you don't like,
Yeah.
and then mo adjust na siya. So
Correct,
wouldn't
yeah.
you want that even
Yeah.
though mag-away mo more or less?
Or you can actually still factor
Oh my
in.
God.
You can still factor in para realistic nga
Nasa siya imperfections.
nasad mo away o sahay, di ba?
Well,
You know what I
kunuhay
mean?
na away ang AI.
Yeah.
I think it's just to keep things interesting, to
See-
be honest.
but see, the thing is, when we talk about imperfections ba, di ba? Isugot mo tayo, mo man ay naka-human na to because of our imperfections. That's why we're beautiful because we're imperfect, right? In fact, if we were perfect, we'd be a machine, right?
We're not humans, yeah.
So the thing is, that can actually be
Replicated.
programmed.
Exactly.
Imperfection can also be
Kunuhay.
programmed, right?
Kana.
Right?
Well, so basically, we're cooked. We're dead, guys. We're patay kita. Because technology can literally take...
Oh,
so
no.
that's always how it is. How do we stay relevant in a world wherein AI technology is progressing? What's that human factor, gid the AI, that makes us... would draw the line between what can be programmed in a system versus what is innate in us as human beings. But yeah, I don't blame this Russian girl for falling in love with an AI. I get it, good. Pero ako personally, Jiggy, I don't know. I just feel like it seems wrong.
There was a futurist who once said, dugay na ning a quote, but it still holds true. Ingon sila, the companies of the future will be made up of a dog and a person, just one person. The human to feed the dog,
Okay.
and the dog to guard the human, to stop the human from touching the machine. Do you get it?
Okay.
So there'll be two people running a company, a dog and a human. The human's job is to feed the dog, and the dog's job is to make sure that the human doesn't touch the machine. Those are the only two.
That's a good
people.
analogy, no? So we still, that's the thing. We would still need that dog to stop us, because if it was really just up
Yeah.
to human beings and our selfish and narcissistic
Yeah,
and
yeah.
imperfect
Yeah,
minds.
Yeah, correct, right?
So then we would always want things to keep taking and taking for ourselves. Nah.
Imagine that scenario. The dog, ang iyang trabaho mo banta gud sa tao.
As long as pagkanon siya.
Para dili masipyat ang machine.
Tao.
Kay kung ang tao imong biyaan sa machine,
Kana.
diha nang sugod ang gubot, di ba?
Kana. Patay. Alrighty.
So there.
Top of the morning, Bert suggests "Die with a Smile" by Bruno Mars,
Oh,
and
I like that song.
I love that
man.
song
I
too.
love
So
that
guys,
song.
we'll be playing your request this morning. Before Bert, there were two other requests.
Yeah.
No, si
Joel
Lim with Chaperone.
Chaperone. Ang kaning ang kanta is
Gina.
from Nars Fernandez day ang kinabuhi sa tao.
Got it for you
Mo
guys.
title sa kanta. So ang nakanindot sa anang AI nga girlfriend or husband or wife is that
Aita.
kaning minus na imong maoy, di ba? Di na kay ka magmaoy.
Well, I would say if you program it in such a way that it learns faster than people, that would be more interesting.
Maka-recover din ka, di ba? Pamaoyon lang kagamay para lang realistic pero i-recover
Paita,
di ba?
no?
Pero kung kanang tao say murag dugay-dugay. Wala man ka nangitag AI.
Maoy ka karong
Nagmaoy ka.
Christmas.
So AI pala imong gipili, wag gyud kay problema gyud, di ba?
Well, good. No problem this
Di
Christmas.
gyud mo bagaway-away, di ba?
Paita, no?
Ang problema ng kaning AI sa nga kuan ba nga partner if ever ba is kung nay virus. Like a literal
computer virus. Mag-glitch
ba?
na siya.
Huh?
The next thing you know.
What if ma-delete ang software niya?
Yes, and of course, also you can't trust. You're basically giving all your personal information to something online. You never know. Mag-virus na siya. Mag-away mo, no?
O, kanang-
I-leak out na yung mga bank account.
Sus, my goodness.
Would you want that?
Oh,
Sige,
no.
suddenly, imong Gcash, mahurot na. Kailan ang gipanghatag sa
Sabo,
whoever.
nalang mo yung sa tawag na what do you call that? Prenuptial agreement lang sa AI nga. Wala kay labot sa akong
Wala
bank
kay
account.
labot,
Di ka
ha?
makibaw
Di ka
sa akong bank
makatag.
account, di ba?
No, but it has access to basically anything that you do online, man. Patay.
Yeah.
Unless
But
you're
that-
restricted na.
Well, that's already happening.
Diba?
Everybody has got access to all of our stuff online. And the physical part, pag yun, kanang skin and bones, ma-replicate naman na siya. So you can actually
Ay,
hold hands
grabe, no?
with
Or like synthetic.
synthetic that they'll feel and taste like skin.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting world we're living in, and I think you can just sometimes just you know what I do, like especially if I'm at the beach, right? Because I don't swim, I don't surf, I don't do any of those. I just sit there and have a cup of coffee and have my whiskey or my beer. So I just sit there and think about where we are now, like place and time and what's going on with
Relax
the world.
and chill.
What you like? Just marvel at the human experience. I always say that. I always
Marvel at the human experience.
because this
I
is
like
what
that.
this is what we are doing every single day. This is the human experience. I would even sometimes say the human experiment, because of course we all know that 99% of all of the species on Earth have been extinct, right?
Exactly.
And we are one of the lucky few species
survive.
that have survived and thrived, and we're now 8 billion strong, right?
Kana.
So it is still a kind of experiment, you know? It is still a kind of
Yeah.
experiment. What is going to happen to us?
We never
Are
know.
we going to annihilate ourselves?
Kana.
Apat yun ba nato ato ang kogalingon through an atomic bomb?
Or even through AI, as suggested here by Joel Lim. Mahimog Terminator.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. No?
Anyway, it's time for us to do our listener overdrive.
Woohoo! Playing your requests right now, guys.
We're playing a song that's completely and totally out of the playlist. This one is, I know that Bert requested for this, and I also know that Joel Lim likes this next song from two of my favorite artists, Bruno Mars
The
and
best.
Lady Gaga.
Woo!
This is a song that we need, I think. I
I
feel
feel like it's the best song to maoy to and to look at the view here at Tops.
Die with a smile.
I just woke up from a dream. Love this song. I remember when this first came out back. It was my 5th day of law class. Yeah, imagine.
Law class, okay.
Class starts Monday. Saturday, exam na dayon. One course na siya. And that exam will conclude the entire course. First course, intro to law. 5 days ra. What kind of... Anyway, yeah, it was the 4th day before the exam. So, this song came out, man. Earphones would go. I was like, I have to hear it first. So, in the middle of the lecture, I literally just... And I was literally like... I have to control it because you're in class ba. So I didn't want to wait man until the end of the class. Kaya I want to be one of the first listeners pa. Pag gawas pa lang, pamino rin ko. No regrets. It was really great. So can you imagine like me listening to this and my vision arc is slow motion, my professor going, then everyone's like slow mo. It's like my vision is slow motion of everyone ba.
Isn't that what everybody wants?
What man? To have a slow motion,
Die with a smile.
smile. Exactly.
Right.
Ending, I wanna be next to you. And I love it. Lady Gaga's my favorite artist here.
I used to not like her.
because
in
you
the-
didn't
in the
like her that
beginning.
era. But
I didn't like the first song that she came out with, the Poker
Poker
Face. I fucking hated it.
And then she did country. She's super versatile. She has a
I
jazz
liked her
album.
when she did Shallow.
Yeah, that's her country era.
That was the beginning of my love for Lady Gaga.
I liked her when she
Fairly,
did jazz.
very late.
With Tony Bennett.
Yeah. I heard that also, but I still didn't like her there.
I think you would like her song "Hold My Hand." It's the theme song
Yeah.
for Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Super good. She's super versatile, good, and she stays relevant till now.
You know, she became big when she was 40, right?
Yeah, pero she's like old na ginaw, no?
Yeah. She's already like probably almost 60, right?
She doesn't look like it though.
Technology.
So at 40, she was doing Poker Face. Grabe siya, no?
I really hate that pop. Duyan ka tayo.
I like it, Bea. Beginning and the end. Starts with the guitar. It's the same. It's a loop. Woo! It was so good.
105.1 TMC. That one is our listener override song from
Yeah.
Bruno Mars and of course Lady Gaga. Die with a smile. I think that's what everybody wants to
Oh yeah,
do,
for
right?
sure. Die in the quickest,
No,
least painful, and most kind of more gratifying way.
just die with a smile, right?
To be kind of more fully fulfilled during your death. That's a dream.
That's the dream, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much for your suggestion or your listener
override.
override, Bert. We're playing the rest of everyone else's requests this
Every
morning.
30th of the hour.
Every 30th.
That's a new feature of the top of the morning. Our text number is 0995-887-6070. I like that. That was like the last part of the song, right? What was that?
Yeah, where Bruno Mars. So good. I love that
I
part.
actually love the way Bruno Mars
Performs?
sings,
I know.
Because mura siya kaning
How do you describe it?
How he sings.
Mura siya maglisod siya ba? Mura siya
Very feely.
He's so relatable. His singing voice is so ordinary and relatable. And that's important. That's important. For example, kanang mga popular nga mga radio personalities or mga popular mga artista, ang number one factor man gyud is relatability. And kanang ina nga tingog, murag, I can do that. You know? you know what I mean? I can do that.
Okay, I think what you mean is, especially with this song,
Yeah.
people were saying when Lady Gaga wrote it,
I'm
she
talking
wanted-
about Bruno Mars,
Yeah,
not Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Gaga, but
Because
the vibe of
Lady
it,
Gaga's voice is not relatable. I can't sing like that.
Aside from voice, I think what you mean is, because some people think, what do you mean I can sing like that? I think it's with the vibe of like it being a karaoke song. The song is in itself
correct,
is easy
correct.
to sing, easy to remember.
Yeah, yeah.
It sticks to your mind, and everyone can sing it together in unison. So
yeah.
not necessarily like you feel like I can sing like that, like you have the same voice as Bruno Mars, but ilang music ba is
No,
pang to sing together.
Relatable,
Yeah.
yeah. Kanang iya sa mga notes, I mean like kanang if he tries to hit a high note, mura siya maglisod.
Yeah, I like that because-
you sound like he can't make it. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that about
there's
artists.
a struggle and passion
There's
in
a
it.
struggle ba? Kaya sometimes magunana kay na yung mga artists nga, for example, si Celine Dion nga, or si Pilita Corrales for that matter.
Buga
Nga,
gid.
murag kaning
I like those.
effortless, right?
Yes, yes.
Effortless, and how the hell do they do that?
Yeah.
Pero kung mangugat ka,
It's also nice.
nindot sa tanawon kay murag relatable ba nga mahugat pa gamay kaning makakanta na ko ni sa karaoke. Magmaoy-maoy na tas
Magmaoy
karaoke.
na lang ta sa
Ha?
karaoke, guys.
Pwede ba? Do you feel maoy in the karaoke? Do you do that? What do you do? Have you ever done maoy in the karaoke?
Oh yeah, for sure,
Really?
for sure.
Seriously?
Actually, no, when I do sing karaoke, it's mostly to hype myself up, not for maoy.
Oh.
But I get it.
105.1
Si Will Mikael and maoy sa karaoke. Nangatan na si Joel Lim sa
Karaoke.
ato ang YouTube conversations
Oh, yeah?
on Taps Media Center ba. Jiggy, you like Lady Gaga now? So
Yes.
did you learn to like her older songs like Poker Face and Paparazzi as well? I don't, or
Yeah,
still
her
don't
pop
like.
art era.
I still don't like Poker Face
Until now?
until now, but I actually already do like what's it called?
Bad Romance?
No. Paparazzi. I like Paparazzi.
Yeah, paparazzi is good. Especially if you've heard other versions, like an acoustic version, it's
Yeah,
really great.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny sometimes nga you come in like ahead of the game, meaning to say nga you were ahead of everybody else liking a particular artist or
Kana,
particular
I'm
song.
very-
Sometimes magbandwagon effects ka.
Yes.
Like for example, for some
exactly.
people, right? You know, my daughter hates it when she hears like those bandwagon
Me
Taylor
too.
Swift fans.
Oh,
you
okay.
know?
OG siya. She's one of the original Taylor Swift fans.
And then
Okay.
you know and then they only like the pop. Oh, so, this is from the bottom of my heart.
Ana.
Kinasing-kasing din ako nga
Pinaka, what's the bottom, Jigin? Pinaka bottom of your, kinaka laom sa imong, ana?
from the bottom of my heart.
Kana na lang.
Onsay binisaya ana.
Yes.
Ambot lang
I'm having a
sa
hard
binisaya
time.
na.
Okay.
So this is from the bottom of my heart. Kinasing-kasing din ako nga plea. Nga, you know guys, kinsa man ay magtinabangay kita raman. So support local
Kana.
para mulambo ni sila, para mahimo ni nilang panginabuhi, dili lang kay part-time ra. Kaya kung ganahan ka ng kantaha, ganahan ka ng artista nga singera for example, then suportahi siya para dili na siya mantrabaho sa BPO. You know what I mean? Not there's nothing wrong with BPO. I'm just saying let them focus on
The craft.
the craft,
That
right?
would be also great. Support
Yeah.
the craft,
Yeah.
Whether it's their focus or not, it would be nice to support local.
Yeah.
No?
Kaya kani sila man good, just like everybody else, kani sila parehara rin nato sila na Justin addicted to food sana sila. Lagi mga
That's me.
kanang mga singer, mga on pud na sila kabantay ko. Nakabantay ka nga.
They also eat the eye.
Mga on na sila so what I'm trying to say is
They need food.
They need food on their plates also.
Oh, yeah.
On the table. So ang mag kaning pakanon na naman sila og ba kung wa sila panginabuhi, di
Oh,
ba?
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So mo na sila nga ginahanglan gyud na sila og kwarta.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. I know
It's an industry, okay? It's a
Yeah,
business. The kaching doesn't come for free.
exact mundo. And medyo kita mga Pinoy, especially mga Sugbuanon, murag mauwaw ta makisgot ana. Pero dili man siguro na ikauwaw, di ba?
That's the reality
You're
for a
giving
lot
something of
yeah,
value, right?
Of value, yeah. But even in itself, without the, even outside of the business and the money in itself, we have a beautiful culture, Mango Jiggy, and I'm a huge advocate for that. There's just so much that Cebuanos have to share, so much unique experiences and the unique sound that we have. That's just waiting for everyone to hear. So
waiting to be discovered.
Waiting to
right?
be discovered ba. So it's such a waste of our culture to not indulge in the beauty of
Yeah.
homegrown music,
Yeah.
homegrown talent.
Of course, again, but do understand we were colonized, right? So sabta lang na nga ganahan di ka mga English, di ba? Mga foreign songs, right? Kay ato man ang namuramdag na tattoo sa atong utok nga nindot ang lain, lindot ang foreign, di ba? Kay mo man tag na we were colonized by the Spaniards, by the Americans, by the Japanese. And so on and so forth, right? So lisod na nato usbon nga kinaiya. Mura na siya nahog na siya og
It's a mentality.
mental imprint ba
Kana.
nga na carried on na because ang ato mga parents nagdako sila nga maayo ang made in Japan, made in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
yeah.
imported tati, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so dili ta maka-blame sa atong kagalingon but ang importante ani makasabot ta nga inani ta ngano nga ganahan tog foreign songs is because of the way we were raised
Yeah.
and who we are as a people. So knowing that now process that information and and maybe you're more forgiving
Kana.
if you hear a Bisaya song.
Yeah, and it's also important to understand that as the world progresses, so do artists. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad to see that the R&B and hip hop scene in Cebu is growing, and we can attribute that to several artists who paved the way. Which I would like to, if it's fine, Jiggy, I would like to play a song next.
Okay.
My favorite Bisaya song at the moment is Itsumo by Dice and K9 and Heisey. So I feel like they ran so that a lot of these newer or more contemporary Bisaya rap artists could walk.
Yeah.
So we should embrace that.
Na term nila ginaingon nila nga we're all standing on the shoulders of giants.
Kana.
Right? So kita, we didn't become who we are because of our sheer talent, right? I mean, sure, you're talented, whatever, right?
But people also paved the way. They
Yeah,
are like
yeah.
kanang
Correct,
mga ano
correct,
ba?
yeah.
So, they also have another song that we could play next. They
In
put
your
it
head, yeah.
they put it in our heads.
Yeah,
They put it in our heads, guys.
Yeah.
So okay,
mo na
we'll
siya.
cue that up for you
Yeah.
guys. Hey,
Here's this is actually the mob star
Mob Star.
DJ Hens remix.
Sumo.
At top of the morning, 105.1 TMC.
Ang pinakasugbuanan nga radio station sa tibuok kalibutan.
The best of us. Woo! Nice lagi. I actually like this remix version too. Karon po ko ni.
I'm actually about to still be here until 11. If you have to go, you go. If you
Okay.
you can also hang on.
Okay, sige. I'll also leave at 11 pa.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to school.
Oh, you have class today?
Yeah, later pa.
Where do you go to school again? USC?
USC main.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the one in downtown. But you know, right now I'm so freaking lost because we have exams on like Friday and Saturday. Wala ko kasabot asa namin sa lesson. I need to ask.
Nga naman.
So I'm scared to like, cause I'm like, hindi ko na listening on the ano. But aside from not being able, we don't really get to meet some of the profs all the time. Aside from that, I feel like this per subject, one subject per day, and there's a lot of mag-focus ka ning subject niya. Focus ka ning subject. So my brain is mush right now. Like, you can make exam for example, criminal law. Then karon civil procedure ang so my brain is flooded. Like, asa mo ko mo-focus? Ano ba? So
I'm curious ba?
I need to suffer with my classmates.
Law is about remembering laws, right?
And applying.
Applying them. I can imagine AI and computer technology making your lives easier, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because imagine there's like in reading cases now, you can even use AI to help digest.
Before you go to a case, you can just Google it or whatever. You like maybe like go to the website, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So you can easily find it.
There are
right?
digests in it, so you don't have to read a 30-page case. Now you
And
can have it.
and you don't have to remember everything because you can just access it, right?
Well, no, not really. Kaya among recitation, oral, require naman gyapon me to really
No,
stay.
but what I'm saying, in real life, ba?
In real life.
Like in real
Yeah,
life,
it's supposed
ba?
to help. Yeah, supposed to.
So for example,
Even to help you write your ano.
What is that law? What is that ruling again in 1952? I remember that. I
Social
remember that in
ka.
school. Yeah, nasa, like for example, you're in the courtroom already about to do. But study. Oh, I forgot. Jeez, and I have to call somebody to go to the library. Oh, he's there. He's on leave. But you can just Google it, right?
You can, and then ano gyapon sila sa book. Pero at least na-search na nimo niya. But like as book.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So
it would help.
100%, right? Like lawyers' jobs
Even
are
in med
easier,
school.
right? Yeah.
In med school, you can imagine some doctor, so itong name, atong condition, kung yan yung symptoms.
Yeah. Oh, di ba?
Instead of bringing piles of books to the clinic, maka-help.
Ang problema lang kaya, ang imong pasyente kay Google Pay shit, so mas
Sama
mahal pa rin mo.
actually, ingon
Ano?
si...
That's actually fake news.
Actually, Doc, kaning article, niingon niya. Naman ko ingan ni po, Doc, so basin. I hate patients like that, but yeah.
Anak pa ng law, I'm sure. Law will be like that also.
Oh, Jiggy. Jiggy, I'll go ahead. I didn't know that my driver's here already early, so yeah.
Okay.
5 minutes naman lang.
Hey, go ahead, man. No problem.
Hello? Okay, coming. Okay, I'll say bye. Fine. Okay. It's my dad, my dad's here. Okay. Jiggy, thank you so much. Guys, I'll go ahead. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Well, I'll say one more bye-bye. Anyway, 5 minutes naman.
105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music is
Sumo
Cebu
from
and
K9, Mom Star,
I love
the
that
DJ
remix.
Hens remix. 10:55, 5 minutos na lang na nabilin sa before we get to 11 o'clock. And I think Justin is about to leave.
Yeah, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
But I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much to all the listeners who joined us today, and thank you for sending in your requests and for joining our, I would say, nonsense conversation. I mean,
No,
we talked.
it's never nonsense.
Okay,
What are
it's
you
never
talking
nonsense.
about,
But
man?
we talked about so many stuff
when you
from-
pour your heart and your soul and your mind into anything, it's never nonsense,
Okay,
right?
so our conspiracies of the Sigbian, they're not nonsense.
They're not nonsense.
They're-
and Sigbins actually do exist.
Okay, I like how Jiggy is a Sigbin an advocate,
An
guys.
advocate of the
Since the beginning of this, he's like, they're real.
They're Sigbins are real.
We gotta talk about it another day again because
Yeah.
I want to do more research on that.
Before I let you go, I want you to listen to this next song.
Yeah.
Kani siya, taga Iloilo ni siya, si Zoya ayang pangan. This is a genre that's been bubbling for such a long time, and it came from Africa, from places like
Ooh.
Ghana. And it's called Afro beats. And,
Oh, I love Afrobeat.
And Afro beats is becoming big here in Cebu.
Perfect.
And let's listen to this next song that was introduced to us by Alex Lim. Her name is Zoya. It's called Easy.
105.1 TMC.
Zoya. That one is pretty hot. It is now exactly 11 o'clock. Nagtanaw ko sa post ni Joel Juarez of Coco Running ba. Pakita siya sa SMC Side Arena Cebu. Hapit nam din human di ay. Very nice actually. Thank you, Joel. SMC Side Arena Cebu opening very soon. I can't wait. Maybe we can do events there, right? Or maybe we can do events here as well at Tops. Yes, sirree. Here is Route 83. What?
Unsaman. That's the name of the song on 105.1 TMC.
TMC, Route 83, and what? Unsaman. Don't forget our text number is 0999-887-6070, and you can override our playlist if you request a song that's not that's outside of our playlist on the 30th of every hour from 8 to 12 noon, from 8 in the morning until 12 noon. Mayang buntag ni mo diha, Kuya Magic is actually sick. He is in sick bay, so please get well soon to you, Kuya Magic. We need you here. We need you here on top of the morning. Also, good morning to Joel Lim and Bert. Sublime Satan, what is that? Interesting name. So, good morning to you guys. Thank you so much for listening. It's kind of a gloomy day today, a gloomy Wednesday, November 13. Naminaw ka sa pinakasugboanon nga radio station sa tibok kalibutan, 105.1 TMC, the best of us. TMC, that one is from the Lab Rats and The Cure. Si Joel Lim, nagpaabot siya sa iyang listener override. And you can also override the playlist if there's a song that you'd like us to play that's not in the playlist. Just text us 0999-887-6070. Ang kata nga pinakadaghan ng request will get to be played every 30th of the hour, every 30 minutos kada oras. Okay, so in this case, 10:30 kanang bungkaga, kanang buntaga. Inyong ipaminaw, you're still listening to Jiggy Juice. And my job, of course, is to squeeze more life out of your day every single day from Mondays through Fridays. You're listening to Top of the Morning. That's the name of the show. Maayong buntag sa ato mga tigpaminaw all over Cebu and the neighboring component cities like Lapu-Lapu, sa Karkar. So, madunggan dito sa Karkar na niadto ko sa Barili, sa Dakit Barili, kay birthday sa ako uncle. Niya, abot dito sa Karkar, actually, abot sa Barili, sa Dakit, nadunggan gyapon, madunggan gyapon ang ato ang signal. So that's it's a very good sign. O niya, ang akong amigo nga si taga-aggressive
105.1 TMC Aggressive Audio.
Liar Evil. It is now 10:15.
Welcome to the Magic Hour. TikTok star Queer Magic takes you on a trip around the world.
Malagi.
The Magic Hour, 12 noon to 1 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Magic Hour from 105 on TMC.
Atong tak na karon 15 minutos nang niagi sa alas 11. Kani si Joel Lim.
He used to be like a fan of English Western music, right? And I noticed Joel Lim has slowly appreciating local music. Unsa man imong journey ana, Joel? Did you change anything? I mean, like, did you have a new found appreciation of local music, or dugay na jud kang ganahan og local music? And I'd like to ask our listeners too, unsa man, like, ngano man nga ganahan man mo og local music, kanang Cebu music, kanang Visayas music, kanang kanta nga bisag in English, Binisaya or Tinagalog, pero gihimo sa Pilipinas, sa Visayas especially. Kaya medyo bias man ta sa mga sa Visayas area, right? But of course, we don't discriminate. We also play songs from Luzon. So, how did you guys? What do you like most about local music? Let us know. Okay, text us 0999-8876-070. You can also join us on our chat group on the tubes at Tops Media Center. That's Tops Media Center on YouTube.
Kung ikaw, 50 anyos na pataas, sama na.
Taas ang risgo nga mahanap na ang imong pananaw. Dakong agi sa pang-adlaw-adlaw nga buluhaton sama sa pagbasa, pagsulat, o pagmaniho. Ang opting, dunay lubing na makahatag og tapang sa kahimsog sa mata, makipato kini sa epekto sa glaucoma, macular degeneration o katarata. Makita yun ang kahimsog. Mapalit ang opting sa mga nakunang butika nationwide. Importanteng pahinumdum, ang opting dili tambal o dili dapat gamitong tambal sa bisan unsa nga sakit. Samtang nagkaedad at imana ang pananaw, pinaagi sa natural nga nutrisyon. Inom o opting matag-adlaw, mapalit sa mga nagpunang butika nationwide.
Look at it, edamame, karaage, kushikatsu, tempura, tonkayaki, gyoza, amiyaki, kaji, what they do! Okasoba, nagura-don, yakisoba, okonomiyaki, sukiyaki, gyudon, what they do! Takoyaki, hayashi, sobameshi, bunadon, sushi, oraniboshi, hiyashi ramen, what they do! All the best dishes from Japan, all originally from Japan. What they do!
Kada adlaw pagbantay kay manghatag niyo 105 pesos in GCash. Just log on to Tops Media Center on Facebook. Wait for a surprise post for the instructions. Follow and win 105 pesos. Simply log on to the official Facebook page of 105.1 TMC at Tops Media Center. Follow and win.
From Sunstar, Cebu, Cebu City Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia concurred with the calls for the declaration of a state of emergency in Barangay Pulang Bato to expedite the completion of the unfinished bridge project and avoid accidents. So, a state of emergency sa Pulang Bato. If you want to know more about that news item and what's going on in and around the city of Cebu, just check out Sunstar Cebu on Facebook. Atong takna karon 24 minutos lang niagi sa alas 11. Naminaw pa mo sa top of the morning. I am your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. My job is to squeeze more life out of your day. Ang ingon si Bert kuno, ang iya ko ng appreciation sa local music. Nagsugod kuno tungod sa brown underground sound propagated by Kapedro of 99.5 RT atong una. And katopong local ground sa Y101 by Johnny Kawa. So di ako nagasugo na yung appreciation for local music. Kamo diya, when did you start appreciating local music? And if you haven't yet, palihog ko ayo pag-awahi sa bandwagon. Join us here on 105.1 TMC, ang pinakasugboanon nga radio station sa tibok kalibutan. 105.1 TMC, the best of us. Kumusta ang yung weather diya? Let me know. 0999-887-6070. Pwede po mo mag-istorya na ako diri sa atong mga kaigsunan nga naroon sa Tops Media Center sa YouTube, sa Tubes. Join us in the chats. Nangutana ko nila ganiha, kaning sa mo nagsugod og appreciate og local music. Ingon si Bert ko no, nagsugod ko no tungod ni Kapedro sa brown underground sounds ni Kapedro katong si Kapedro sa DYRT o katosang sa local ground sa Y101 with Johnny Kawa. Si Pokot niningon siya taga New Zealand ni si Pokot nga subuanon po ni siya nga Pilates instructor niya paghuman nahimo na siya og kaning Cebu music lover if you will. Nagsugod siya appreciate hilig niya ang Cebu music kato kunong sa panahon pa nga ang Shakey's napapita sa Mango Avenue kanang atbang dool sa Iglesia ni Cristo. Nagtukar dito regularly kuno ang 40 o ang Monks. Mo kuno yung mga regular bands. Kay numdum di ko na. Sad, kay nakinumdum ko, kay na ako yung mga paryente nga ni abot gikan sa Amerika. Niya pagkuman gilaag na mo sila, gisuroy na mo sila, ni ganahan sila og nindot nga banda. Ano katong panahon na mora mo tong lugar nga nindot ang banda. Kay 40 the band ito sila og the Monks said ko no I don't know about the Monks kaila man namin ni Alvin Chong nagtukar ba mo sa Shakey's bin I don't know maybe you can ask if anybody knows Alvin Chong of the Monks nagtukar ba mo sa Shakey's but I know nga katong 40 the band 100% nagtukar gid sila sa Shakey's at that time iminga bitaw ko anang panahon na sa Shakey's maybe ang atong mga amigo sa tagiya sa Shakey's si Mr. Tan Alvin, maybe you can start doing that again nga maghimo-himo ta og banda-banda tukar-tukar po ta sa Shakey's dako man kana inyong lugar diya sa may Mabolo. Maybe we can do a little bit of a mini concert there of some sort. Maybe we'll invite local bands as well. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Why not, right? Ilami man gud paminawon ang Cebu music imong isuwa og kaning pizza or beer, right? Lami kay paminahon. According to Joel Lim, Jiggy, I've learned to appreciate more local music thanks to you when I reached out to you back in August when I was still with Y101 and extended it when I moved here to 105.1 TMC. Yes, thank you, Joel, that I'm a part of your local music appreciation journey. How about you guys? Wala pa mo na-convince na nindot ang Cebu music or local music? Come on! Impossible. Anyway, speaking of the Monks, and his good magag the Monks kaning Pukot, here's Alvin Chong.
The rest of the Monks. This one is called Can We Start on 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
This little ride from I didn't do that. Girl, you can also do the same and override our playlist by simply texting us 0999-887-6070. Ay, kung sa akin na kami na sa YouTube. At salamat sa inyo ang pag-enjoy sa ating Top Media Center chat group to Nick, Med, Jeff, to Wendy, Chong, and Zari, Iniona. Good to everyone. Again, salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw. Kung sa inyong pagpanaw sa ating YouTube channel. Also, si Cookie. Minaw ka rin. Ayun, kontak mo niya Cookie na. Pagpuan siya kay Bisaya. Pero kasi Gigi. Saan ito ba? Kay Bisaya, hindi ko. Bisaya sa kung saan ako niya. Anyway, I'd like to say congratulations to our friends from Waterfront. Congratulations to GM and to the Marine and the Director and the chefs. Everyone at the entire F&B team for the launching of their signature dishes, which will be available all over the country, all to all speakers, all over the country. It's one nice to be the announcement. Congratulations to Waterfront on the launching of their signature series. Signature dishes, amazing food. Waterfront order. Ask for the signature dishes, and I can't wait for our collaborations. Yeah.
105.1 TMC, Alvin Chong, and the rest of the Moss.
Can be starred. According to Pukot kuno, aside from Mango Avenue, na kuno'y banda sa nga ganahan niya tanawon, kaning gitawag nila og Starlights Band. Asam ni siya motukar. Dili ni sa kuan, I'm sure it's not at Shakey's. Kanang Starlights Band, familiar sa kaya na, pero ako kay bawkin sa mga miyembro niya na. And then, ningon si Jolie, mga iya ko nung mga paryente, they would frequent kuno sa balls. Dahil sa balls, oh wow, that's a word I haven't heard. Na diskohan na to, nagitawag na to balls disco. So di ako na motukar ang Starlights Band kuno. And I would see them in family outings, kanang Starlights band. Very interesting. And Starlights, yes, was a cover band. So that's very interesting indeed. Balls, yes, Balls. Kanang lugar diha sa Mango. Tapat gyud sa Plaza Independent. What am I talking about? Tapat sa Iglesia ni Cristo. Na Balls disco diha tong una. Very interesting. Mga lugar nga wala na karon. Nagpaminaw paghihapon mo sa Top of the Morning. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. We're squeezing the most life out of your day on 105.1.
Ikaw masayo paminahon mo kay kun pananglit yang iran mo mga panumpaw pasalig ko kun nugaling galit kang mubiya di ko kapugngan walog ning mga luha kay ikaw.
.105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music, the ambassadors. Good morning.
Hi. Bert, good morning mo diha. Konsihal pod ni sa Barangay Labangon si Imping Amores, vocalist sa Ambassadors. Wow, I didn't know that. Nice fun fact. Mayong buntag media konsihal sa Labangon, Barangay Labangon, according to Bert. And it's time for our listener overdrive. 0999-887-6070. Ask for any song, even if it's not in the playlist. We'll play it every 30th of the hour. And somebody messaged me for some APT. Mars. And of course, Rosie. Uso kay na karon.
Alyssa and CJ, and we are Jagmac. Thank you 105.1 TMC for supporting local music, and I hope you keep supporting us. And to all the listeners, keep requesting for Jagmac and other local songs. You are listening to 105.1 TMC, the most.
Oh man, I had a chance to
meet them. In fact, they also performed in the recently concluded and very successful Palarong Pambansa closing ceremonies. They're actually a bunch of brothers and sisters nga taga ang ilang lineage, ang ilang mga pariente, ilang mga amahan, I think is taga Pardo masiguro na sila, something like that. They're very closely related to the Arnis movement here in Cebu. In fact, they were here primarily not just to perform but also to compete in an Arnis competition as in one of the places here in Cebu. So that's Jagmac. Jagmac actually is an acronym of the first letters of the names of these siblings. So this is one big family. I think there are like 6 members who all perform, which is so much fun. You got to check out their social media, especially Instagram. They're a lot of fun to watch. Anyway, I'm down to my last few moments here sa ato ang Top of the Morning. Once again, I'd like to say good morning to all of our friends who are listening to us sa ilang tagsa-tagsa ka mga panimalay, sa ilang mga tagsa-tagsa ka sakyanan. Daghang salamat, sir. Daghang salamat, madam. I am your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. My job is, as always, is to squeeze as much life out of your day as you can. I want you to maximize your day. And it's important that you have fun, that you're relaxed, so you can perform at a high level. Dili mo na mahimo nga sige lang trabaho, nga sige lang og concentrate, nga sige lang og full throttle. Ganahan ta nga mo break sa panagsa, right? And I think that's what I provide. Hopefully that's what Top of the Morning provides in the morning. Kind of a kind of window of relaxation, or window of a space in which you can just meander and magsuroy-suroy hamong utok. And of course, we're supporting all of these local artists, so I hope you are enjoying local music. Daghan katag mga nindot ng mga local artists like this next guy. His name is Fred Engay.
You're a beautiful sunrise. You make me the day so bright. Your smile is contagious. Such a cute surprise. You'll get a new way, get a new way. Get a new way. Life isn't so bad. You will get a new way, get a new way. Get a new way. Such a good vibe. Your smile is so cute, baby. You don't even think to be free. Such an inspiration, baby. More than anything to me. La 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 a beautiful sunrise. You are part of my coffee. It wakes me up so fast. All I need is a morning kiss that makes my heart sing. We got a new way, we got a new way. Life isn't so bad. You got a new way, got a new way, got a new way. Such a good vibe. Your smile is so good.
Padabata ka. Padabata ka. Padaba.